Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, and 18xx. I'm your host, Edward Euler. You guys know these folks.
Jess.
Greg. Andrew.
All right, today we are bringing you, we're going old school a bit. We're going, you said 2006, I think it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Shogun, designed by Dirk Henn, published by Queen Games. Should be a lot of fun today. Area control meets area control. So there we go. All right. So looking forward to this. Everybody at the table has played the game at least once, some multiple times, present company included here. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of an abbreviated teach. I'm going to go kind of high level, and then the game is simple enough to where you guys will be able to pick it up as we go. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys ready locally?
Absolutely.
Yep. You guys ready at home? Also, thanks to all of our 731 patrons. You want to support the show, check it out over at pledgehc.com. That said, let's get into it. And I did not bring the chat down. I am a terrible, terrible host. There we go. So what we are looking at is, as warlords in 16th century Japan, the players attempt to secure a position of dominance for their respective clans. The most successful daimyo at the end of the game will become Shogun. So big picture, what it is that we're trying to do is, well, you see the victory point track around the outside. Our goal is to be able to score victory points. Victory points are going to come in the form of a number of things. First off, it's going to be number of provinces that we control at the end of winter. The game is broken up into 2 years, four seasons, thank you. And in winter is simply a scoring round, and all we're going to be doing, we're going to be gaining points for controlling all these various regions out here. We're going to be building various types of buildings, castles, temples, and theaters. We're going to score for that, and we're also going to score for majorities within a region of a certain type of building, like so. And all of this is going to be done by pre-programmed actions, which are going to be based off of this row here. That's kind of high level what it is that we're going to be doing and battling via the cube tower, the infamous cube tower. All right. So what you guys are looking at here on the board, first off, you can see obviously we have the map out here, which is broken up into different regions, and within different regions there are various provinces. Then we have the province cards, and the province cards look like so. Thank you, Andrew. So there is one card per region out here. Also, I should point out that we are playing on the moon side of the board. There are two sides. It basically has different areas for control. The map is the same, and there are some sea connections that are a little bit different. So we have province cards, which based on which provinces that we control, if you have the card, you control it. If you don't have the card, that means obviously you don't control it. Then every player, well, I should say, there are the 5 special cards, which are going to correlate to turn order as well. Then there are the 10 action cards down below here, which are going to dictate the order in which our pre-programmed actions are going to take place. And then there are the 10 event cards, and the event cards are going to be special events that happen during the various seasons. We're going to put out 1 per season, so a total of 8, since there are 8 seasons in the game. Then over here on our player boards, there's a number of things that you guys can see here. Everybody starts the game with their own player board, and these are symmetric player boards, so they're all the same. We have the different actions that are available. There are a total actually of 11 action spaces on their board. We'll talk more about that a little bit. Everybody has 5 war chest cards, and the war chest cards have a value ranging from 0 up to 4, because the war chests are the cash or the money, the currency in the game. We have 5s and singles, so it's going to be a total of 18 war chests or 18 cash for people to be able to spend for various actions out here. We have their daimyo card right here at the top, and everybody's armies or player cubes, and everyone's going to start with 7 of those in the battle tower, in the cube tower. So that's all the components for the most part, and I showed you guys that there are theaters, there are temples, and there are castles. The other things that you guys need to be aware of are revolt tokens, because the farmers get really, really tired of being taken advantage of, and eventually they revolt. So the farmers are the green cubes in this game. So that's what all we're looking at as far as component-wise. Now let's go ahead and go over how you actually play the game. Now we're going to start the game with the draft. I'm not going to bother going over that right now. However, let's go ahead and talk about how the game actually works. So as I said, oh, people are saying the mic isn't working. Try that again, a moment. All right, we'll see if that's a little bit better. That looks better. Sorry about that, guys. All right, the game is broken out over 2 years. So the years start with spring, end in winter, and in winter, winter is just a scoring round. So there's actually 6 action rounds in the game. Spring, summer, fall, scoring, spring, summer, fall, scoring, and that's the end of the game. The game, each round is broken up into 6 different phases or steps. The first one is lay out the action cards. So 5 of them are going to be, all 10 are going to be shuffled up. 5 will be face up, 5 will be face down. We will, as we complete the first one, we will turn up the 6th one. Complete the 2nd one, we turn up the 7th one, so on and so forth. So there's always going to be 5 visible there. Then we're going to lay out the special cards. Those 5 cards up here are going to be shuffled up, and those are going to determine turn order as we go along. The third one is we're going to plan our individual actions and then bid for turn order. That is, we're going to be placing our province cards and our war chest cards onto these at 11 action spaces out here. We're going to be doing so only knowing 5 of the available we know all 10 actions, but we don't know the order of the second 5. Then we're going to determine the events, and the event cards, we're going to have 4 of those face up, and then we're going to shuffle up those 4. We're going to turn one of them face up here, and that event is going to be universal across the board for everybody. Then after that, we're going to determine turn order. How that's going to work is whatever bid card is going to be here, the highest bid gets first choice, and they're going to replace whatever card it is with, say, their daimyo card, and that's now going to be the turn order for the round. So you'll notice we're playing a 4-player game, so only 4 of the 5 spots will be taken, but all 5 have options. So to give you an idea on how that's going to work, and then we're going to carry out actions in this order, in turn order. I also want to point out, because this game can run a little bit long, what we are going to do is 7 of the 10 actions we're actually going to happen simultaneously. The only 3 that are not going to be simultaneous are going to be these 3, because these are the 3 in which really you're affecting other players. Everything else is kind of within your own house. There can be revolts that happen here, which we'll get into in a little bit, and if so, those will be resolved in turn order. Otherwise, just these 3 will happen in turn order. Everything else will be simultaneous. So now let's go ahead and go through in a little bit more detail all those steps. Lay out the action cards. Shuffle these up, 5 face up, 5 face down, easy enough. The special cards, shuffle those up and put them out there, and wherever they end up, they end up. Then planning the individual actions. Well, this is how this is going to go. So every player is going to have a hand of cards out here, of province cards in which they control. They control it if they have cubes in that province. Very simple. So they're going to be taking their hand of these cards, which have the same back as their war chest cards, and they're going to bring them into their hand, and they're going to start putting these out face down onto various actions out here on the board, as you can see, like such. And then when we get to a certain action, so for instance, if this is the first action on the board, we're going to flip these up, and these are going to take place. So Saruga, in this case, I then can do what the action is that it says here. And this will happen, like I said, simultaneous or in player order if somebody says, no, I'd rather it go in player order for this turn or something along those lines. But every player will activate their action. The important things to know about this are, if you can, you must, is the answer. If you can, i.e. you can spend 2 war chests to then be able to put out 3 armies in Suruga, if you can, you must. If you only had 2 armies, or you had less than $2 or 2 money, 2 war chests, you cannot take the action at all. It's either all or nothing, and if you can, you must. So that's how we're going to be programming our actions, okay? So now would be a good time to go ahead and keep going on this, and then we will double back on the actual actions when we carry them out. The next thing is we're going to determine the event. Now, the event, some are good, some are bad, like so. So there are going to be 4 events. We're going to show them before the year starts. So maybe this is the first year's events. So what's going to happen is the top part matters for the first 3 seasons and the bottom part matters for the 4th season. But just because they're laid out this way doesn't mean they come out this way. So what's going to happen is we're going to shuffle these up. We're going to put one of them out as the main event. And this says that whatever place you confiscate rice at, no matter what it says, it's a minimum of 4 rice. Good. That will be the first season. The second season, third season, we'll be doing the top part. Whatever one is left for the 4th season, we're all going to lose 2 rice in the winter, which is going to negatively affect all of us as we go. Okay? So that's kind of how the events are going to work there. Then we're going to determine turn order. Well, let's go ahead and stay on this board for a minute. This space here is going to be a bid for turn order. Everyone starts with 18 war chests, and the players can bid 1 of 6 cards. They can bid any of these 5 war chest cards, or they also can bid a region or a province card. What they bid is how much they're going to spend. The higher the bid, the higher you go in turn order as far as determining where you want to be in turn order and what special ability you're going to get. However, there is a hierarchy of this, so obviously spending more cash is more beneficial. However, if you choose, you may bid a province card. If you do so, you are not sacrificing the province, you are simply saying, I am spending no money, just like this card. However, these activate before these. So the hierarchy is going from right to left. In this case, highest bid, second highest bid, so on and so forth. The disadvantage of using a province card is the fact that everybody knows that if I bid with this, they know that in Suruga, I am not taking any actions this round because I've used it as my bidding card instead, because each province only has 1 card. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to bid whatever amount that we wish, and obviously you cannot bid more than you have. And in that case, if, let's say, I bid 3 and I happen to have the highest bid, as I showed earlier, I'm going to place my daimyo card and take one of those 5 cards. Let's go ahead and run through what those 5 cards are. That says, if you, in the move A or B, and or B action, if you choose to attack, you get to throw 1 extra cube into the cube tower. Easy enough. That one is, whenever you confiscate rice, you confiscate 1 more than what the card actually says. All right. The third one is, whenever you pay to get armies, you pay 3 war chests normally to get 5 armies. In this case, you're actually adding 6 armies. This one is the exact opposite of this one in that it's whenever you're defending, but it's only in one. You get to put 1 extra cube into the tower. And lastly, whenever you tax a province, you're going to get 1 extra war chest. And those will be, it could be that this one ends up here next round, etc., etc. So we're going to scramble those up, then we're going to bid on them. And then finally, carry out actions. So let's go ahead and go back over how all this works and what the available actions are. So we'll start out with the really simple ones. We'll start out with these 2 up here at the top. That if I place Suruga up here in this area, obviously it'll be face down, and whenever we get to evaluate or confiscate rice whenever we get to that action, then everyone in turn order, although we're doing it simultaneous, we'll flip this over. And you'll notice that there are 3 symbols on this card. The top one says whenever you tax, you're going to get that amount of money. So 7 if it were here. Alas, it is not. Here it would be I get 3 rice. So now the rice out here, we have a rice track. So I would bump up to 3. This is going to reset at the end of every winter because you need to pay upkeep for each of your provinces that you have. So 3 this round, maybe in summer I get another 4. And then let's say I get another 3 in autumn. Well, that says at the end of autumn, or come winter time, when I have to pay 1 rice for each region, I have 10. Hopefully I don't have more than that number of regions, or else that chart that is right next to where Greg is going to come into effect for revolts. Okay? So getting rice, very simple. You just increase your value there. If you have the +1 rice, you would get 1 more. Or if the event says minimum 4 rice, I would actually get 4 rice. The event always takes place first, then the special cards affect those from that point forward. So that's getting rice. If the Saruga card was over here in tax, in that case, I would then get that amount of money. In addition, when these actions are complete, so we're talking about Saruga, and you'll notice that it has a location for those of us that are not familiar with the landscape of Japan. So if I were here in Saruga, if I tax or if I confiscate rice and there are no revolt markers, that really pisses off the farmers. They start to have a little rebellion token put on there, a revolt token, okay? So if there is no token out there, okay, you just kind of upset them a little bit. But now on subsequent rounds, if I try and confiscate rice or I tax them again, now they're really upset. Now they said, okay, enough's enough. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. So you're going to get either the rice or the money, whichever it is first. You get what you came for. However, now they're upset. So 1 farmer for each of these tokens out here, along with all of my armies, along with anything that is here in the tray, are going to get dumped in there, and whatever comes out, comes out. So now's a good time to go ahead and talk about battling, okay? So battling is very simple. Just like what I just described here, it's whatever comes out of higher of the battling factions. So in other words, let's move these out since these are what seeds the game at the beginning of the game. If we throw these out, some of these are going to get trapped in there like happened. Okay, 1 of the yellow got trapped in there. So what came out? We had 1 green and 2 yellow. Which has more? Yellow. That means yellow wins. So whatever is the loser, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so those will be removed. So these go back into the player's supply, and whatever is surviving goes back out there. And that is pretty much as simple as what battles work. If it had been a tie, if, for instance, it had been that, in that case, then the revolt is successful. What would happen in this case is everything would come off the board. Obviously, there would be no armies left. This would come off the board, and any buildings that are remaining come off the board. They essentially torch the region. Burn it down. Burn it to the ground, and that is that. And the other bad part is I no longer have any armies here. What does that mean? The Saruga card is no longer mine. It goes back into the supply, and it's now a neutral region. Okay? However, that is not what happened. There was 1 army left over, and there was a revolt token. Well, that didn't exactly calm everybody there in the region. So what happens? After I have taxed or confiscated rice a second time, and we fought, another revolt token gets added. So now if I do it again, now 2 farmers go out there because there are 2 revolt tokens out there. And rinse and repeat as many times as there are revolt tokens. So you're going to fight once, but you're going to get that many farmer cubes. That makes sense?
Yep.
All right. There's a little bit more detail on the battles, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. getting back to this, so that is rice and confiscate rice and taxing. These three up here correspond to building the three different types of buildings. Again, if you put a region down here, and Suruga is just the place to be apparently for this example, if I place Suruga up here and I have the 3 money, I must build a castle in that location. I told you there are 3 icons here. The bottom icon says that there are 2 building locations available on the board, okay? And what that means is there can be 2 of these various buildings in Suruga at max, and they must be different types of buildings. So if I have built a castle already in Suruga and I place this here, I am not allowed to place it there, ergo I cannot take that action. And then, so building a castle, building a temple, building a theater in that region. And that's as simple as building a castle. You put a little castle chit on one of the 2 building locations on the board, and those will stay unless there is a tie between the warring factions, and then everything gets burned to the ground. All right. That covers those 5 actions. These 2, very simple. Pay 3 money, put on 5 armies in that location. So if we use Suruga again, I would pay 3 money, I would get 5 armies out of my supply and place them out there. However, if I had this card here, instead of placing 5, I would actually place 6 armies. Simple enough. This one says pay 2 money, place 3 armies on that location. Pay 1 money, add 1 army to that location, and then you may move from one location to an adjacent location. So again, if Suruga is the location out here, and let's say I have something like so, there, all right. So let's say Suruga being here, and I place the 1 extra army, paying the $1, or the 1 war chest, I may move to 1 adjacent location. However, I am not allowed to battle. Battling means neutral regions or something owned by opponents, their regions. So these 3 are not available. So if I move, I may move from here up to Kai. The only places that I can move are from Suruga up to Kai. That's my only option. How many may I move? You must leave a minimum of 1 cube in a location, so I could move 1 if I wish, or I could move 2, and boom, that would be the end of that action. Any questions on that?
Nope.
The important thing to remember is you cannot battle during this action here. You cannot battle. Why? Well, now it brings us to A and B. You'll notice the crossed swords saying you can battle. Well, yes and no. You can, but you don't have to. These say you must move, and then you may battle, depending on if it's a neutral or enemy-controlled region. So getting back to the example from earlier, if I chose to move, I could, again, move from here up to there, and there's no battling because it's my own faction. Easy enough. However, if I choose to move, I could come 2 down here into Izu or into against my opponents. So let's go ahead and talk about battling in a neutral region. Neutral region gets 1 farmer. So everything that came in and the farmer would go in, and nothing came out. So that means my battle failed.
No survivors.
Right there. So in this case, it failed. So I don't get the province. Had one of my cubes come out, though, in that case, I then take over the province, which means I would go into the neutral deck and I would find the Izu card, and I would then get the Izu card into my hand to be able to use for future rounds. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That was really funny, by the way. Then, let's say I had come over here into Totomi, and I'm battling against blue. So Jess and I, get it on! So what happens here? There are no farmers. There will never be farmer cubes out here on the board. In that case, all of the attackers and all of the defenders would then go into the cube, and whatever came out comes out. And thank you, Farmer Cube, for the example. So notice there are no revolt tokens where we're battling. In that case, the farmers fight on the side of the defending army. Okay, so in this case, it would be 2 versus 2, meaning everyone dies. However, if it had been something like this, in this case, it is now 3 to 2, the invaders lose. So these 2 would come back into my supply. The farmers usually get sacrificed first, so those, again, it's a 1-to-1, so those 4 would come off. The surviving member stays there, and thus the end of the battle. However, if it were how it was originally like this, in that case, everyone dies. Everyone comes off. If there were any buildings on the board, those come off. Any revolt markers, which obviously there wouldn't be because the farmers were on Jess's side, come off. And Jess would also lose the Totomi card back to the neutral, back to the supply. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. But let's say instead of doing that, because for whatever reason, maybe there's a temple out here and I have a few yellow on my turn, I say, you know what, I'm going to come in here and get it on with Greg. And there happens to be a revolt token in there. In that case, we're going to throw these in. And let's say that came out as well. Okay? So in this case, because there is a revolt token, the farmers are really pissed off. Well, they say, you know what? We're going to just watch how it plays out. They are going to be a neutral force in this case. If there is a revolt token, farmers are neutral. So farmers will only fight, or they only have 2 sides. They have the side of the defending player if there is no revolt token, or they are neutral if there is a 1 or more revolt token. They will never, ever, ever fight on the side of the invaders. That's an important point that took us a little while to wrap our heads around. So again, in this case, it is 3 to 3. Those come off the board. The revolt token goes away, but so does the temple, because we tied and there's nobody. And again, the Sagami card would come out of Greg's hand and go back into the supply. Easy enough. Okay, that's for A and B. So we're going to do this 3 seasons, then we're going to get into winter. Winter, real briefly, is the scoring round. So what's going to happen? You're going to count how many province cards that you have in your hand. Let's say I have 10 or less, then I'm good to go. I have fed everybody in rice. No harm, no foul. But let's say I have 11 provinces and I only have 10 rice. Well, there's 1 province that's going to revolt. If you can point at that chart at the very top, that says I am short however many provinces. If I am short 1 province of rice, then we look to the second column. The second column says that's how many provinces are going to revolt. So the player to my left then, so in this case I'm going to shuffle up all my province cards. Jess is going to choose one there, and that is Omi, so assuming that I had some forces obviously in Omi. In that case, there is going to be 1 farmer as per that chart, plus any revolt token. So if there was a revolt token there, it would actually be a second farmer. We then would throw him into the cube, and obviously anything that's remaining in here. Well, there were 2 that came out there, so I get to survive and hold on to my province. Every player will do that in turn order. Then after that happens, then we're going to go into scoring, which is you get 1 point for every province you own. How many do you own? We just counted. I own 11, and provided I didn't lose any to revolts, I would get 11 points in that case. Then, for every building that is out here in all of my provinces, so in this case, I have 2 buildings, I would score 2 points. Then it goes down to within a region, the most castles, the most temples, the most theaters. 3, 2, and 1 point respectively. If tied, the tied players subtract 1 from that number and get that point. So it'd be 2 points, 1 point, or no points. Whoever has the most points wins after the second winter. And that, folks, is how you play Shogun. Any questions locally?
One thing you might have forgotten to mention, I think, is in the winter, the final event card comes out and everyone loses rice based on that.
Good call. Not only that, also at the end of winter, and this is a really important part, all of the revolt tokens come off the board. That is super important and easy to overlook. Okay, so that it. Any questions here other than that?
No.
Okay, cool. Then if we could, we will go ahead and set everything up. I will reseed this and make sure I get the right number of cubes. And
Just put those anywhere.
thanks. Okay, there we go. So it should be 7 cubes for every player out here, which there's going to be way too many yellow. So a moment, 3. I will bring the chat up. Did you guys see any questions in the
No
peanut gallery?
questions. No.
So that is 6.
Some Star Trek
9.
references.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good. It was a good time.
When Fernie came out of the chipmunk mode.
Chipmunk mode.
Gotcha. All right, so we got that. So all the yellows are accounted for. The blues, we should have 7 and 7 here, but just in case not, 3, 6, 7, and 7.
What is the name of that seaweed that tastes like bacon?
So they make it into a lot of stuff. You can get jerky that's made with seaweed.
Okay,
and-
we will do that here in a
Does it have
little
the same
bit.
texture?
Yeah.
Huh,
Yeah.
alright.
It's very similar.
All right, so we're going to shuffle these up just because, we want to. So there we go. So we'll shuffle them up. We will reveal the first 5 here in a little bit. So, but we need to draft first, and we will go through how the draft works here in a moment. Okay, so you'll notice that everybody not named Edward has cubes out on their boards. I need to set mine up now that this is done. And you guys, you don't need to break them out in groups like this, but so we have 3 there, we have 4 here, 5, 3, 4, 2, 2, and 2. There we go. All right. So I will bring the chat up and everything real quick. Hey, there we are. All right. So now, how the draft works is, anybody have Schwazi?
Oh, I do.
All right, cool.
Give me a
So
second to get
we
my
will
phone.
start with whoever the start player is and go clockwise around in order. So how this is going to work is we all get a total of 8 provinces, 8 for 4 player. Okay. Okay, here we go.
That was great.
All right, Andrew is first. So how
Okay.
this is going to work, we have room right here. So this is where 2 of the provinces are going to be face up. And you have your choice of one of these 2 provinces or mystery meat, and you may take any group, any single group of cubes that you have on your board to place into that. If the same 2 regions are available to you as were the previous time, you can wipe them, put them at the bottom, and then draw top 2. Put them out, and then start over. Okay?
Okay. I'm not going to think about this too hard. So
Okay.
I'll,
Especially early on, right?
yeah, I'll grab the Kozuke one that's over here, and I'll put 3
All
cubes
right,
on it.
so then we refill that. So we have Awashikoku, and I apologize for any pronunciation, and Bichu, I think is how you say it. I think we're going to go with that. That's a little bit more PC. So I will go ahead and take so we're looking at the amount of everything that's on there, but also looking at just locations.
Where it is, yeah.
So I'm actually going to take the lesser of the 2 just because it's a little bit more protected. And I'm thinking I'm going to go a little more insular, maybe. We'll see. So boom, done. And J-Rexon.
Oh, what's
over
the
and
Zoom one?
Yeah,
Awami.
Iwami,
No, Awami.
and Bichu. There you go.
Not a lot of options.
Yeah.
No.
Iwami has a ton of money.
That
There's
is a
7
fair
to
amount of
Yeah.
money.
5.
I'll
So
go
there's
with
Good,
that.
good amount of
Okay.
money.
And what am I going to place in there? I'll just go with 2.
Okay, and Hida is what comes out. Hida is there, pretty centrally located.
Yeah, but it's actually not that good.
Yeah.
I'll take mystery meat.
Okay, ooh, what do you get?
I get Omi.
All right.
Oh, so all right, I'm good with. Oh,
Right
this is
in the
central.
center.
Yep.
That's worse. So
But you can place 3 things on it. 3
You can
buildings.
place 5.
sure.
You could play
No, I
No,
list
3
3
buildings.
3 buildings, right?
So
But-
that's what those
Yeah,
those
yeah,
buildings.
right.
So yes.
But worse on money than Hida.
Yeah, and food. Oh, the same on food. Whatever.
Yeah.
Who needs food? You're fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Do my army of
Let
4.
the farmers be
And do me
angry.
a favor, let's try and keep it off the place names, because for some of us, we are not familiar entirely with the locations on everyone.
Listen, it's not my fault I watch too much anime.
Right, okay, there you go.
Oh, Dan's here. Hi, Dan.
Oh, hey, Dan, all right.
Yeah, I'm also going for the random option.
Okay, wow.
Sanuki. All right, that's a good amount of money.
Right here. On the island.
Ooh, and that's right next to Edward.
Yep.
All right, well, we're just going to go one more than him.
What? He just wants to hang out. It's
And,
Cool.
oh, by the way,
with a
hold on.
lot of warriors. There's
Real
no.
With 4 players, you get 15 cash, by the way.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
less
18,
money.
I apologize.
That's all right.
And for number of regions, I'm looking, a moment. I believe it's... Here we go.
That's
Here we go.
interesting.
Yeah, Dimitri, though, I kind of like the draft. It's always been my favorite part of Risk.
Yeah, right. That's the most exciting part.
I'm just okay. I will look when it's not my turn. I apologize. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna go beach it. We are. Again, that's pretty. We're gonna go a little bit stronger, so I'm gonna take one of my 4s and throw it out here. Done. And J-Rexon, Shinano, which is
The
there you go, the
biggest.
Ain't
huge
bad.
one there. Yep.
But it pays off.
Oh, how many groups do you have? So 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6,
yeah.
7, 8.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone starts with 8.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Oh, right. Mhm.
Yes, Felix, a cube tower.
This is the second one that I've been on stream for, and we're going to have a third one the next time I'm
Alright.
on stream
What?
for Wingspan.
What?
Oh.
Cube tower? Oh, there's a cube tower on Wingspan?
Oh, like Dice Tower, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
For the lunchtime game
Yeah.
that we're going to try? All right. Shimosa?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right. All right. And Greg?
Not a fan of that.
So Shurahida.
You're not in that region yet.
So,
I'm
real
next.
quick, when did these come out?
I
Hida's
didn't-
been
I
there
could be
for a while.
friendly.
When did Shinano come out?
She just, it just came out after you took
Yes.
a card. When you took,
All right, so both of you, these aren't going to wait
No.
for
No,
either of
no.
you. All right, that's
Yeah.
good.
I'm going to take it.
Not yet.
Shinano?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to put my 5er on it because it's big.
Yeah, and it's centrally located.
Oh.
And we have Bizin. Bizin is right next door to me.
Oh, and next door to me.
No, it's not. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but it's 4,
it's
2, and
not
1.
good.
4, 2, and 2. Only one building can be built
Wow.
in Bizin.
But you can use it as a launching point to hit Bichu.
Hey.
Yeah,
your mouth.
I think that might be good just as a buffer. So I'm gonna put 2 on that.
Actually, I don't mind it entirely just because I would have been tempted to take it.
Right.
So now we have Kaga, which is up north.
Which is connected to Izumo.
Yes.
Ooh, I missed that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
And
4, 5, and 3.
good amount of
Yeah,
rice.
Yeah. Well.
Did you have to point that out? Come on.
He would have figured it out eventually.
After I got it. Come on, Greg.
And we have Izu, which is down here, down south, and connected to Shima. Not connected to Awaboso, though.
Take that one.
All right.
It's like the Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah, and if you're not watching this at 1080p and at 1080p 60 and your internet can support it, highly recommend it. It's a whole lot clearer. Tamba. Tamba is right there.
I really don't want another red one.
I read. All right.
But Fukuchiyama's there.
What do you have?
Wakasa. So that's right.
The game wants you to be there, Greg.
Yep.
You will be in the center, Greg.
All right. Well, it's pretty good for money at least.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think I want Tombo, but now I'm a little afraid. 4 or 5 there. We're
Oh,
7.
Gorov says we're doing well with the names, so all right.
I'm
Trying.
gonna go 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, I was thinking about 5, but
All right.
yeah.
Now we have Ki or Kai.
Key.
Ki. I think it's Ki. Yeah. Go with it. I like Ki 5, 4, and 2 versus 4, 2, and 2 plus just the strategic location. I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah, I keep seeing that. I've never played Wallenstein though, Tony.
We're going to go ahead and come strong with 4. And we have Eichzen.
Oh, I'm
Is that
sorry.
how it's pronounced?
Echizen.
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 Echizen. Echizen. Go with it. Okay, what'd you get? This is Kai.
Yes.
And Kai is
Right there.
right there.
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
Hi.
Howdy, neighbor.
Yeah, Shogun and Wallenstein are nearly identical.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Okay.
So the theme's different, and there are some there was a file in the Shogun files on BGG that actually showed the comparison between Shogun and Wallenstein, what the difference is, and there was a short list. And in fact, you know what? If it's too long, then I won't bother. Oh no, I closed it down. Never mind. I'm not gonna go through it then.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
you.
Aichizen or Hida?
God, I want neither of those.
This sounds.
That's
the
why
ECH
true.
is very German to me. It feels like so. I keep wanting to give it a German
We were-
pronunciation.
My roommates and I were actually talking about how there's some weird similarities with German and Japanese.
Oh really?
Not many, but like you wouldn't expect it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take another mystery meat.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Living on the edge. Little aerospace.
Aha! A key.
What?
Oh, there you go. Nice. It's safer out there on the edges. All right. Hida or Aichizen?
That's so surrounded. I'll go with the mystery option.
No one wants those. I think.
Mikawa.
I think this came out on yours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So if it gets to me again, they wipe.
I guess I'll put. I'll put 3 down there.
did this come out on at the end of mine?
I think it came out of mine.
If it came out on
You didn't take mystery meat, so you
no,
took
I
one.
took this, so no, you won't be able to wipe it because they came out after your turn.
No, they came out before my turn, on your turn.
Oh, it
Those were the
replaced
2
it.
Those
I
are the
saw
two that-
last
There
time,
you go,
and I
got
took
it,
mystery
got it.
meat.
Right,
So at the
that's
beginning
what
of
I
my
got.
turn,
So
it
I'm
was
going to
white.
go mystery meat as well, and we have Hitachi. All right. And Hitachi is, oh yeah. That's
Come
perfect.
on, guys. Go away.
Perfect.
Well, you got a
And
bigger army than
Now
what you put
these
out.
Yeah,
wipe
you can wipe them
because
out.
these are the same that you have.
That is highly unlikely.
You wipe it
with
on
this
the- I
tower.
assume.
Yes.
Okay. So those will go to the bottom. And we have Noto. And we have Saruga, which
Hey.
is very, very big with examples. They're very good.
Yeah,
With
the best examples.
They seriously, they really are.
You could have a
7,
monopoly on that
3, and
peninsula.
2.
Yeah.
I know.
Dimitri has the right idea.
Yeah, take the ones with low building counts and then just steal buildings. Problem solved. Yeah, this is a very in-your-face game, and there is a lot of randomness in this game, so be aware of that.
That's over
Mima.
here.
Hold on, let me try it. Oh. Mimasaka?
Mimasaka. Yep.
Okay.
Mimasaka, is that worth? Oh, yeah. I'll take Mimasaka.
Okay, yep. 7 for taxing.
Yep.
Spoken like a true warlord.
Ooh, I gotta find something with rice. So.
Yamato.
Motto. Oh.
Centrally located.
It is.
That is not bad.
Oh,
No,
Yeah, all right, I'll take that.
good. I support this.
you still got your 5 army though, don't you?
I do.
Izumo, which is way over there, and 3, 3, and 3. Yeah, I think I need. Well, Noto is also nice for me. I mean, there are those, but the teleport is kind of nice with Izumo, even though it has less. It's very middle of the road. It's the Goldilocks, if you will, of provinces, and I will go ahead and take Izumo.
One more.
Oh, I was about to say, like, wait a minute.
2.
How'd you get a 1 army?
Echu, Gesundheit, as somebody said in chat. 7, 3, and 3
That's
with
pretty
Echu.
good.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh yeah, I guess you're northern peninsula here.
Oh, thank you for the vote of confidence.
Oh hey Andy, what's up, huh? Okay.
Wow, that's luck.
Oh, that is quite the
Yeah.
Yeah.
centrally located.
Come at me.
Come on.
Ooh, this is rough. Because if I take this and then someone takes that, I could pincer them in. But if I take that, I can start a little bit stronger. Yeah, I'll take Ichu.
Okay. Well, I definitely don't want Nodo.
We don't not want Nodo.
Shimotsuke.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Ichigo.
Ichigo.
Up here.
Ichigo.
Oh, Ichigo.
Ichigo. Well, we're going Nodo. It's
Yeah.
either that or Mystery Meat, but Nodo makes the most sense. So we'll go there. And Hoki. Oh, there. Yeah, you don't want that.
Nah. Poke's garbage.
It's really good for taxing and confiscating rice, but the question is, do you focus more on this side of the board? Because Ichigo is helping support your other folks here. See what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying. I'm trying hard. Didn't work.
No,
Alright.
it didn't work.
No.
It's all right. You tried. Huh?
And I had a feeling you were going to take it
Oh,
if it was available.
absolutely.
Right. And bingo.
Bingo.
Oh, how you Americans say.
Bingo.
That's a bingo. It's a
Movie reference.
Inglourious Bastards reference. Got to get the little wiggle in too, right?
He says,
Keep going with it. Keep going.
it's far too late for that. I will take bingo, actually.
Hold on, Vince.
Oh, what?
Dude, you were in Puerto Vallarta. Get off the internet and go enjoy the sunshine, bro. Seriously, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but go.
Wow, all the green are out.
Okay. I could do that. That's more money but less rice.
Well, I mean, Tajima's the most rice outside of a few provinces. Like,
What's when I'm looking at, like, do I want the money? Because this is 5 money versus 4 and 4 rice versus 3, so it's 2 buildings. Also, do I really want to get involved with whatever's happening over
well,
there?
you're like,
Yeah. It's probably better to just, probably better to just take it. All right.
Oh, there goes that idea. Right. And my options are EO.
wait, Eo?
Here.
Oh. Eo is also pretty middle of the road. Not a bad secondary rice farm.
You got a lot of support from chat, Jess.
She usually does.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
Hold on. No offense, but the winner of the game is on that end of the table. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out. So, okay, so interesting. So I don't think I want Ichigo. So the question is, do I go here? That helps. I mean, it does. I got my work cut out for me if I go that direction. So looking at what is available. So I know Hida is at the bottom of the deck, so that's not an option for me. And I think Echizen is at the bottom of the deck.
They're both at the bottom.
So both of those. So 2 of the ones that could potentially help fortify me up north are gone. So I could get something like this, which is a little scary. So you know what? I think even though it's not the greatest region, I'm coming strong in EO. So I think we'll go ahead.
Hold off
I think we'll go ahead and do that, and I am done. So J-Rex, you have Ise
There.
or Ichigo,
Up there.
which was your other option there. Okay. Ooh. What was my
Shima. I'm good with that.
down here?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Draw well much?
Right.
All right, so Jess is done.
All
All
right.
right.
so, either way I'm connected to them, but one of them is next to a 5, which scares me. And the other one's next to my 5. What?
Or.
Let's go.
All right. Hey, TNK.
Aha! This works for me.
Oh man, really?
Where'd you go? What was it?
Harima.
All right. All right.
Gross.
And,
God.
sir?
I'm
That's it.
out. That's
Oh,
it.
that's it. You
Yeah,
started,
you started
it.
it.
Okay. All right. So these now,
Don't be doing that.
graceful. So these actually, we're going to go ahead and put the deck right here. These are the neutrals that are available. So if it's empty, those are the neutral locations. We'll go ahead, actually, Jess, if you will flip that. Everybody needs to flip their boards, as y'all have done.
Did we shuffle these?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
All right, so we begin the game now. So market 12:57. I'm curious to see how long this works.
Wow.
This goes.
We need events, right?
And we need events.
Okay, well, first off, lay out the action cards, lay out the special cards, which that's fine. I'm good with where those are. And yeah, technically determine event, but the 4 event at the beginning of the year should happen. So put out the 4, and actually we can put them in between your guys's. You can move your cubes off camera. There you go, and put those out. So I will go over what those are, unless Greg, you know what they are. The first 2 are you cannot battle in a temple, in a location that has a temple. That one is whenever you build a theater, you remove 1 revolt token. And this is anytime you attack a location with a castle, the defender gets 1 extra cube into the tower. Okay? Also, 3, 4, 7, and 2 rice we lose.
We do not want that one
We
for
do
winter.
not. And now we need to seed the tower. So whatever stays in, stays in. Everyone puts in 7, and there are 10 farmers that go into the tower. Andrew, would you like the honor?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And whatever falls
of
out
cubes.
comes back into our supply, I believe. Oh my.
All right.
Okay. So let me double check that that's the case.
Oh, yeah, keep it in there. He's double checking.
Oh, I thought we took.
I
Okay.
think we pull them out, but I just want to double check here. The battle tower, right. Yes, they're put back into their respective supplies.
After this is when they just stay in.
Right, now they will stay. Oh my. Remember, so this is public knowledge for everybody. So I only have 2 in the tower.
Oh, I only have 1.
Greg has 2 in the tower, and J-Rex has 3 in the tower.
And the farmers.
And the farmers have 4 in the tower.
Yikes.
There we go. And thus, we begin. So now we start planning our actions. So playing our 11 cards. Everyone has 8 regions, so 8 of which. And oh, I also should have pointed out that if somebody plays one of these on an action, that's just a bluff. That means they're not taking part in that action. Okay. All right. So now it gets quiet a little bit.
Okay, that's all the battles happening first, huh?
Okay. So moving and battling first. Yeah, the order in which these come out, this is unfortunate.
Yeah. Fighting right away can really screw up everything.
143 Glory to Realms. That's awesome.
This might be the most conflict heavy game I've played on the stream. Yeah, there's probably going to be a few Glory to Realms.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely going to be some nastiness, I have a feeling.
I'd say about 15% are... No, 30% are going to be from me.
Actually, yeah, you can go there.
Oh, boy.
Yep, I agree with that.
Just the conflict right away is so...
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, 15 money to start.
Couldn't you guys just leave me alone for a turn or two? That'd be great.
They may.
Anything's possible.
Hmm. Do I really want to do that now? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm doing this wrong.
Just right away, I'm going to trade out my big orange one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because the auction immediately, we're going to lose money.
Okay, so there to there, good.
It popped right over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think, too, the reason I like the drafting is that the game is always going to be different every time we start up.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I could see you getting bored with this if you kept doing the same setup each time.
Right. And yeah, I'm okay with that. There.
I think it's, I feel like I'm spread a little too thin.
You already have regrets.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like an idiot right now. Hold on.
Someone asked if you're worried about running out of cubes. I don't think that's likely to happen, right?
No.
They die real quick.
Yeah.
And they come back even quicker.
Okay, done. Wow. All right. So I tried to make it to where you guys could see in the cube tower a little bit there, and we're trying not to. I'm going to shrink this down so because we don't need to see this nearly as much. There we go. Okay, cool. Ah, I'm seeing some new names in chat. That's awesome. Good. Welcome, everybody. Should be a good time today. So there are only 6 rounds in which we're doing this, so that silence is really not that bad. It's only going to happen 6 times, right?
Yeah. Right.
Exactly.
We'll try to not be silent.
I mean, I think when stuff starts happening, there
Yeah.
will not be silence because we will be mad.
So when you battle, it's just move and you
It's
battle
move
if
you move to a neutral or occupied. So you could reinforce. So
Right.
these aren't
No.
necessarily battles.
Right,
These are
exactly.
moving.
Right. You have to move, but
Right.
you don't have
You
to
must
battle.
move at least 1 cube, right? Oh, man, I wrenched my neck and still turning to look at chat. Oh, mistakes were already made.
I think that already happened.
No, for me too.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
gone. It could. You never know. Maybe someone
Yeah.
neglects it.
I'm not happy about this. But
Yeah.
man.
It's weird. Either I'm spread out too thin, or I'm spread out just the right amount.
what's the thing, right? Like, you don't really, if you're too concentrated, you can't really affect other people, but also you have a good position yourself, so it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm worried about Jess's situation here is very
Oh, yeah, it's wide
concentrated.
open. And
Yeah,
It's
so it's
wide
like,
open.
oh crap, I have to go
Yeah.
deal with that, but also I got my own problems.
I got my own issues.
Don't we all?
Yeah. All right, that's not terrible. Fine.
It was this video or cleaning the apartment.
this
The
be?
video one. Good choice, Pierre. Always a good
I
choice.
don't
all
really
right.
want to do that.
You know, Pierre, I find that I actually can do both.
Hey, Johnny.
But only because most of my apartment's open.
Oh, so it's all kind of like if you have a big screen, you can kind of see it from everywhere
And
that you are.
I do, yeah. I have a 50-inch
I don't wanna do
TV, so
that.
then I just put that on, turn up the volume, do the dishes.
Spent one day this week hanging things to where things are downright cozy down on the bottom floor. Landlord came, closed the damper on the upstairs, so maybe it will be livable down in the downstairs. That would be awesome.
That would be nice, yeah.
That would be novel.
We'll
All
find out
right, so
tomorrow,
here we go. So we go Battle B, and
do
this
we-
is in. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, we
hold on,
gotta
whoa,
do- yeah.
Way off.
Yeah.
So I apologize. Determine events. So scramble up the events.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping for another one, but that's fine.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
the -2 price is not going to be for us. Then.
Yeah.
Right.
So keep that in mind. So if you attack a castle, the castle gets +1. Know that. Then we go into determine turn order. So everybody simultaneously flips this over, and you pay whatever you pay.
Wow. 4. You just paid 4. I was like, that's.
Wow.
I
Okay.
keep
I
on my
wanted
money.
first.
You
Okay,
got
well,
it.
You did get it. You
can-
did things.
You can go first.
Well, I wanted the first choice, I should say.
Right.
No.
Good.
But I want this one. Because units are low right now, and having...
And that's during one battle, right? You get the extra.
So I bid 2. I paid my 2.
I bid 1.
Okay, and Jess.
I'm
did-
not
okay.
paying.
So this, and you are allowed to look at your own programming. So right. So
To remember what you did.
yeah. I'm gonna. So my choices, realistically, in my opinion, even though I'd go later in turn order, which does matter, is not really is defense. Depending on what people are doing, I'm not sure. Or rice. Rice is always welcome, but we're going to go defense because of the fact that armies are so low and the attacks are first things first.
Yeah.
And I took the attack one.
Right.
Yeah, that's the one I
So.
wanted. So
Hey, thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. All right.
I'm.
Yeah, right, Dimitri? That I was
do I
like,
care about
that's
my
why I said,
purse?
whoa.
So it's funny. I said I'm going to do an abbreviated teach and did the whole teach. It's
All right.
just I can't do.
Can't help yourself.
I can't.
It's
I'm going
okay.
with this one.
I wanted that one.
Well, I wanted the one Edward took, so.
Well, what bonus would you like?
Extra money, extra rice, going first, going last.
Yeah.
Go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
easy.
so that is now the turn order. We are going clockwise, starting with J-Rex. And we begin
yeah.
with B. So that'll be.
What'd I do? Oh, I did that.
Izu. And Izu is down here.
Yes.
So you must move
Yes.
May battle, which in
Yes.
this case you can't battle.
Right.
Yes. But I can. So then I need 2 there.
I feel like this is like Southern Australia. Like this is
Yeah.
protected for her right now.
It kind of
because-
is.
pretty secure.
I might
Right.
even want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could do something. I'm gonna go.
There you
There.
go. All right, done. Greg, your battle B. What do we got?
Aki.
Okay.
Gonna...
And you must leave one, just like in Risk, right? You can't vacate a
Yeah,
a
but
Right.
province.
I don't want to
right?
put too much in, because then Edward will
Yeah.
be all up in
He
arms.
is your neighbor.
I'm neighborly.
Okay, I'm good with that. I'm gonna add 1 for this conflict.
Okay, because the attack is only on one of A
Right.
or B. So okay, all right.
And then
All right,
Oh,
your
do you wanna-
side, your side, you do yours.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
This way,
Farmers
Greg blames
are
you.
helping me. No farmers showed up.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so
It is yours.
1 to 1, and then here, so there. So Jess loses Iwami.
Yep. I get
So,
mine. Got it.
yeah.
Yep.
And this stays in and will take part
it
in.
is Zawami.
I have no idea. Hold on. It's gonna take a minute. Is that right? Oh yay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And now, because of that, Jess now doesn't take that action, obviously. Okay. All right.
Okay. I am
Flip it over. So
doing Kazuke, just over here. I could go to Musashi. And yeah, but you're next to that. Let's just take a risk and send. This is.
Make it a
I
big
hate.
target.
I hate that those are there.
Oh, and that was your first province too, so you didn't know how that was going to go.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I think I got to start making inroads into here though. So I'm gonna send 2 down here. So it's just a 2 and the 1 farmer.
And everything
and
that's
the
in
yellow.
here just for chaos effect. And
You're
2 to 2.
kidding me.
So
Okay.
2 farmers killed your 2. So the farmers rule. You were not welcome in Musashi.
No, not at all.
Yes, Barry, it's just one region
Okay.
or one area you're moving to.
Oh, I just realized I am too far, aren't I? Hold on.
Yeah, there's not
Nope,
enough room
that's
over
okay.
there.
That works. I don't need something on
Nope.
that space.
No, that's
that
perfect.
works out.
That
There.
works.
There we go. All right. So we have Awashikoku.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like a good play. Yeah.
Done. Okay, so that is B. B is done. We now flip 6, and there is the big reinforcement. And now we go building theaters. So this can be simultaneous just to save some time, guys.
I am not.
Nor am I.
Or am I?
Oh, I am not.
Okay, nobody's doing it.
I like how you're surprised. Oh, I am not.
Like Christmas.
Oh,
All right,
yeah, I
JX,
don't know what I did.
Battle
Okay.
A.
Sakami.
Yes, it's from that region to one region, Barry, exactly.
Oh, right, because I was going to move stuff from Izu there, and then I got distracted and decided to go down here.
Okay, so Sagami. Right?
Yeah, I don't really.
Careful of the farmers in Musashi. They, just tell
They're very good
Right.
at their, what they do, yeah.
Right.
Apparently, they really, really are. But that might protect from you getting in there again, because you clearly want to be where I am.
He's like Amex. Everywhere you want to be.
Always.
I just want to be a neighbor, that's all.
I'm moving one out of there. I'm either reinforcing Kai, which is anticlimactic. Nah, I'm just throwing it. Go for it. That's what they
Okay,
do.
so Musashi.
Yeah,
Add 1 farmer.
Yeah.
And whatever's in here.
see what happens.
They just
The
don't
farmers
like.
like me.
So you get.
You just
Musashi,
popped out the
go
lid
ahead.
and I listened.
Yeah.
Greg.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Oh me.
Oh me,
I'm
oh
just gonna
my.
turn these.
Okay, thank you.
I was gonna go to Issei, but I don't want to go to Issei anymore. We can try Mino. It wouldn't be bad for me to try to go for it. I don't mind abandoning Omi too much.
Nope. Denied.
Oh well.
So.
Oh, well.
There and there. All right.
Okay, Yamato.
What about Yamato? No.
So, Yamato Yamato.
Well,
I liked his better.
Oh,
Your
come
mother-
on. That was so I am so disappointed.
That wasn't that good.
Yamato Yamato.
No, it wasn't that
I
good.
wasn't planning on this, but
Yeah, I made myself open.
it seems reasonable.
Oh, all right. So, nothing for you guys. Okay. All right. No.
Yeah. Oh, and
adjustments again.
there's no revolts, so greens will help.
Correct.
Okay.
Well,
T9.
Held
If
it.
the greens show up, and they
purple
did not.
holds. There we go. And that dies.
oh,
There we
I
go.
caught it.
Good catch. All right. So battle A is beat you. And I had
Beat
a,
you now?
work with me. Okay. I had a plan on this. It's just whether or not I actually pull the trigger.
Do it.
Go for it.
Well, that's all the attacking actually this round, isn't it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Just there's memory in the game. Just
There is. So that was the original because now it gives me a. That
You wanted
whole-
bingo before,
that whole,
too?
Yeah, that
It's
whole
not a bad
area
plan.
right there. So there, and
But you get farmers.
he does
Oh,
get.
and I also have
farmers.
3 in the barrel.
Wow.
Which
Wow.
came out for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did not work. Okay.
Yeah, it lost nothing.
Man,
Wow.
a lot of foiled attacks.
Did not work.
It did
Okay.
help clear his guys out of the
Sure,
tower,
you did.
so I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so building temples, we can do this simultaneously, guys.
No, thank you.
Nope.
That one I did do.
I did as well. So here's one.
Good,
for
thank you. When I take over
So
your
2.
regions, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, good luck.
Cold-blooded, jeez.
Well, because you're not Andrew, right?
Okay, so that's here. and-
You're all. Oh, that's all you. You're like.
All right, building castles. I elected not to. It's too much money, too early for
Same.
I did it in Makawa,
me. Okay, there you go.
which is down here.
Oh.
Thank you. That's good.
Hey, it's going to take you a little while to get there, at least.
Okay, and then obviously getting money, and that's you run the risk, right? Because we didn't know if it was going to be 6 to 10, so I wasn't sure I wanted to spend the money, et cetera, et cetera. So building forces, everybody can do this simultaneous
Yep.
because don't forget to pay. I'm saying that mostly to myself. Cause
Yep.
Three,
As you do.
and I get 6.
Thank you for not
because of my
taking
card.
bingo.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
So real quick, don't forget whoever has the +1.
Four, five.
on
I
this
got
one.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I put 6
5.
down there.
Okay. Oh, there I am. Well, at least.
And then can do the second build.
Oh jeez.
Hi, neighbor.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so now rice. There's not going to be any revolts, so we can do that simultaneous as
Right.
well. So 4
Don't
for
forget
yellow,
to
please.
place your tokens, though.
Yes, good
I
call.
also got 4.
You know what? We're going to do this to remind ourselves
Yeah.
because it's easy to forget these. A moment. Here you go. One there, one there. I need one. You got 4 for yellow, right?
Oh, that's 4. I need 5.
All right, everyone got their rice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then this one's in turn order, starting with J-Rex. There you go. So pay 1. Everyone can pay, but
When I moved, and I went to Kai. So 1. And I can move to
May.
reinforce. I
May
can.
move.
Yeah,
Right.
may move to reinforce. I can't move into a province that I don't own, though.
correct. Nailed it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Helping out those farmers. Greg.
Mimasaka. Gonna put it down, but I am just gonna.
Hang out.
Because,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's angry over here.
It's very aggressive.
It
Yeah.
is. And Jess is like, oh, ignore the lady over here in the southeast corner. Go ahead, Andrew.
Sanuki gets 1. I was going to move some, but now I'm not because I got a big group to my west
Oh,
or
you're
north.
fine.
North? Yeah.
All right, and Kaga here. And these 3 are coming over to there.
Yeah, of course they are.
Okay, so that's that. And then everyone can tax. And here you go, everybody.
Yeah, place your.
1 and
Yeah.
1.
So
And Toda
this 1.
there. And 5 money. Actually, let me get change. Go ahead. Okay, thus ends the first round. So all of these now are going to get shuffled. Everyone gets their daimyo back.
I need your defense.
Oh, yes. Which never needed, but you know what? It was there in case, so.
Oh my
my.
goodness.
Why? Why?
That is terrible. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
All right. What are the remaining events again? The temples and the...
Not being a smart mouth, but just look at your player board. Don't forget. They're there. Oh,
The
I'm
events.
sorry, the events,
Yeah.
not
Yes.
these. Well, here, those can be face up, can't they? And then we can just shuffle them.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
I just
yeah.
wanted
This is
to...
what we have.
Yeah, there's 2 temple
There you
ones
go.
and one.
Two
temple
temples can't be attacked.
Okay.
Which, since the first thing is build a temple.
That's important, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Gonna just slowly put that there. God damn it. Oh boy.
Alright, well, this one is definitely doing something.
Oh, wait.
Oh, choices, huh?
Yeah, leave that one there instead. Maybe...
I don't think that makes sense, does it? It doesn't.
Actually, yeah, it's the smarter place to put that. So I could do that. And then this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
We're gonna roll the dice that doesn't screw me. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's hope.
No.
All right.
Oh,
Hold on.
remember the revolt tokens.
Yep. That's
Okay,
why we have
that's
2
fine.
tokens here for the rice and tax as reminders.
And,
Mm.
where are you?
And just like
You're
the one thought that I will give, which really isn't anything earth-shattering, I think this is common sense, but for those watching at home, that area control games I have found excel at higher player counts.
Mhm.
We played this at 3. It was fine, even with some of the locations. You'll notice the locations here that are bordered in white on this end and the 4 there are closed off at 3 players. This game shines with 4 or 5. It is a much better game with 4 or 5.
Yeah. Right.
And-
Any of these games, you need more interaction.
Yeah. And not only that, but you got to check your whining at the door for this. This is going to be in your face. This is going to be random. Bad things are going to happen to everybody. Life happens. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
We described it as a beer and pretzel game last night that I think is, there's strategy, obviously, but you know what? Best laid plans don't survive contact with the enemy.
Yeah.
It happens.
You can't take anything personally.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why I don't mind throwing Jess's cubes in here as her battle her, you know, since I'm reaching. So if the angle's wrong and she loses, I'm okay with that. I feel because she won't take it personally.
If you know how to angle the cubes when they go in the tower, then
good
you're
on
the
ya.
next
Good
level.
It's second level. It's
I do like the moment before you drop it in, where that tense, like,
oh yeah, you're like,
and then
and for somebody who really opposes random in a lot of the games that I like, I really like this. It's just, I don't know.
Okay.
it works here,
It does.
which is weird because it's not a short game. Because short games are where random.
Right.
It's
Yeah, to
usually-
where whatever happens, fine.
Right.
But this is going to be a 2-3 hour game, and yeah, I All right, so we begin with the event.
No fights in
No
temples.
fights where there are temples.
Okay.
So real quick, where are there temples? Here,
That's it.
so far. That's
But
it. But
we can
the
Right.
first thing that
first.
happens there.
Right.
So, all right, so now it's bidding.
Nothing.
So pay your bid.
Nothing.
Nothing.
0.5.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so it goes me, Greg, and then you two randomized. So if
Right.
you, yeah, we'll do that here in a minute. So I paid my one. Okay.
Glad you only played one, huh?
You know what? I'm going offensive. So I'll take.
That's defensive.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not bad. It's still defensive.
Yeah, but
He wants the extra.
I do. Yep. I don't care that I'm going potentially fourth.
Okay.
Oops.
So we gotta figure out
And
who's
yeah,
going.
here you
Yep,
go.
shuffle,
So
grab.
you shuffle up the daimyo cards when there's a tie bid. And J-Rex on. All right.
Oh,
You're
okay.
first.
There you go.
Okay. Can you remind me what the other the events are going to be?
It's the exact same one, and then
That
the
one,
other
and
So
then
it's-
the
what's
remove
the
out
number of
revolt.
rice?
Okay.
What's the number of rice?
It's my 7
4 and
minus
7.
4 or 7.
Good luck.
Okay.
If that 7 comes up, just
Yeah.
There's going to be rolls there.
Yeah.
So I'm debating taking the rice because that might help in the winter, but money's also
Andrew.
good.
it's only one.
Winter is coming.
I know. I'm well aware.
It's just one. You'll be fine.
No
No one's gonna steal your rice field that you were gonna collect from.
Where did I?
Dude, that was crippling.
That
He was going for all his
disastrous.
rice right before
I
winter.
got the bonus
in
rice
autumn.
token.
Yeah.
And he had the bonus rice
And
token.
she stole the location
And I took the
that
location.
had rice.
Andrew might hate me
Cost
just
him
a
the game.
little bit.
Cost them the
It did,
game.
in fact, cost me the game.
I won in tiebreaker. Way to go, J-Rex.
He's not look, he's not bitter at all. He's still angry. He's so not happy with me.
Yeah, I'm scarred, so I'm taking the money.
All right, Jess. That's awesome. You're killing me.
Oh, shit. It's facing me. It's fine.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go for.
Extra armies?
Yeah, I like that.
You might as
Extra
well,
army.
right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good with
Okay.
that.
So we begin with building temples. And we can do this simultaneously.
It's gonna be fun to see where people have just
I'd like a temple,
protected.
please.
Yeah.
You would like a temple?
I assume everyone's doing this. So
I would
here
like
you
to.
go.
No,
Yeah.
why? Don't do it.
There. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse
You
me.
choose getting one on the coast.
Right? Like, we were like, oh, they have one on it? Okay, temple. Like,
Where'd you go? Over here in
In-
Shimosa? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
No battles there.
Andrew's built up over
I
there.
thought
Get
about
out.
building one in Hitachi just to,
Because Andrew-
Because yeah, it's, look at this.
You know what, though?
Even
If you
put 'em
lose
on
it-
the border.
That's
if
a new
you lose
hashtag
it,
because
though,
Andrew.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's
Right.
really not a huge area for me, and I was like, I'm willing to take the risk. So this came out.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with purple.
Harima.
And Harima is where?
Right there.
Oh, right here in the middle.
What you doing? Where
You
you
know what?
going? You're not
Actually,
getting
here,
me, so I'm happy
check it
for
out.
this.
No, not even close.
There you go. That's the location.
Oh, okay.
Active location. Might be a little big.
It's a little.
I'm looking.
No, it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
In the meantime, I think I might come up to Taima.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's what
It's
I'm
fine.
gonna
Stop
do.
looking. You're fine.
I'm gonna hope that Bizen isn't.
I got one.
No.
Grab the
What are
blue
you
that's in
gonna do?
there.
Yeah.
From fire.
Meh.
Yeah.
Well, you could just have him turn around.
Yeah.
Yay!
Great. And I believe what was that? I had that somewhere. I swear to God. Yeah. Okay. It's this one.
Tajima. Why did I think that was a Y?
So you got the one.
Oh, okay.
That's a large one. You
That's
didn't do the
really
red? It should be
obnoxious.
red for battle.
And this stays because,
That stays, yeah, because it didn't empty out.
but the farmer has to.
There you go. That's appropriately sized.
Okay.
Okay.
If you say so. I think the farmer's supposed to come out of the bowl too.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so now,
Okay.
conflict day.
All right.
We should have sake.
So
Little
can't go
sake
there.
cup.
I know, right?
So, right, I have to use this thing. What's a Mutsu?
You can't.
Like?
Oh, wow. Mutsu?
4, 3,
I'm running out
2.
of
Not
coffee.
great.
This is
But it's going to be an
almost.
easy fight.
It is going to be an
it's
easy
terrible.
fight.
Oh, by the way, I was so tired this morning. You noticed that your
also
cup,
reposition.
my lid. Oh my
They're all messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
reinforcement's not a bad option.
God. How's the coffee?
It's good. Almost good.
But I did just lose a province, so I might want another one anyway.
Hey, JP, welcome.
Is Hitachi worth it?
Yeah, I don't know if Itachi is.
It's really not.
It's really not.
It's not. Go.
I mean, it's.
Get Hitachi.
four
This
Do
is,
it.
These are
Get
not
it.
the VCRs you were looking for.
Do
rice.
it.
4 rice is pretty good.
4 rice is okay. There's a revolt talking there. Yeah, whatever. Let's go for it.
I'm good with you doing this. This is my prediction. I'm happy.
So we'll send.
What about you putting the temple
We'll send
back?
4.
Well,
All right,
the idea is
and the
then we
farmers
fight,
are
then
not
he has
on
less
my
in
side.
there.
Right.
I'd rather fight one person than have it diversified. So I was
Right.
really hopeful.
Okay.
Ah.
By a hair.
In only
Barely
one.
made it.
Yay! This is great.
All right.
All right, so that's you, and we are battle A.
Do you have the Hitachi card?
oh
somewhere?
yeah. Oh God.
Right.
Hand it
That's
over.
what matters.
Wherever it is, you might be.
I'm hoping it's here. Nope. No. Oh God. I know it's not there. I know it's
The
not. I
terror.
have no. Oh God. Where is it?
Maybe it's in
Did
your
you
hands.
put it down?
Resources?
You might be.
Why
How does
would
it feel?
you use that?
How
That
does
was
it feel,
too
Edward?
close. You can't.
Oh, okay. The thought process on this, just FYI, the thought process was if I lose it in a revolt, I get the rice first, so no
Right.
big deal. And I didn't think he was going to go after me on that. I thought he would try and go up north first.
No, you know Andrew. Andrew never does that. He comes after people. He's like, oh, that region's taken? I want that
I
one.
wanted to see how it felt.
He never goes for empty spaces. He can have
Mistakes
like
were made.
all these empty regions next to him, and he's like, no, but there is a person.
There's someone to fight. The farmers kicked my butt before.
Yeah, you
so
you're like, forget these
Yeah.
empty.
Izumo, up there in the northwest.
Yes. Is it gonna fight?
Completely covered it up.
You should come after me.
You should.
1, 2,
That'd be
3,
hilarious.
It would be
4,
great.
5. We're evenly matched. I'll take it. I'll take the luck on that one. I have more cubes in the tower. Let's go.
Nope, Greg. 2, 4, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7 if I bring everybody. But then,
I've got the extra.
yeah, and I have the extra as well.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I bounced you around.
Neutralize. Well, that's part of the reason I did it is because I figured if someone's coming swinging at me, it's going to be Ed.
I'm going to get 4 of them to come after you.
To come after me.
Yep.
Well, I believe that's going to be a ploy to try to get this to come out now. So I'm going to wait for EO to attack me.
go.
And any
Oh
green-
wait, it's my
Yeah,
fight.
go for
no,
it.
it's yeah.
Got
And
the
any
honor.
greens. Ooh,
Wow.
Annihilated.
That was a massacre. All right.
Okay, look at how many of his cubes came out of the tower.
Right.
This is good for future
They're still
play.
riding there. They'll
This
come up
was-
eventually.
No, but that was what
I
went
think
in.
you actually got some more.
Oh, yeah, I got two more. Two more came out.
You just got more in that region. That worked out really well for you.
That's really funny.
I'm fine with this.
Oh, oh.
Nah,
That doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
You can't get those. No. Yeah, but
Wow.
what came out? You just put them in his region.
yeah.
No,
Right,
no,
'cause he-
yellow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't much death, but
What came out late, though?
my yellow one. But
Oh, okay.
I figure it came out well
No,
after
no,
the
it did. It
fact,
was
so,
well
Yeah.
after.
all
He'll
right,
fight another
cool.
day.
Yep. I love that. I love how the reinforcements. They're like, okay, we're here. Where'd everybody go?
Yeah, especially after you lose a battle.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
know.
like,
And
Feel
see,
like,
I feel
really?
like that's tactical on their part. They're like, let's meander through the woods. Oh, hi.
Yeah, we're in no rush.
Oops.
All right.
That'd be me. That's me in war.
Conflict right.
Battle A.
All right. What am I doing? Musashi.
oh, yeah, okay.
Hey, Trevor.
You coming
makes
after me?
sense.
Yeah,
Sweep the leg.
I know. Yeah, put 2 in for there for Kozuku.
Okay, so those 2 are going in.
Wow, that was not good.
Any green that
And
fall out.
where? Hold on, wait.
It's
Where's the
here.
fight here?
And the green that come out will help me.
Yes, that's true.
Please help me.
Show up, guys. Nope,
Hey, all right.
You got it.
I
Yep.
barely made it.
you survive.
You only had one there to begin with, so it worked out.
Yeah.
Wow, that's lucky.
Well, there were 2 in the tray for
Okay.
me also. To
Oh,
begin with,
yeah.
So
Yes.
that is there.
Mm-hmm.
And castles. We can do this simultaneous.
Nope.
No, thank you.
3.
I didn't know.
Castles are risky.
Castles are risky and money is tight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry.
But
All right.
Noda's a good place to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that, that was my
That's
thinking.
reasonable.
All right. Conflict B, starting
See
with
what you're doing,
Greg.
Hey.
Nothing.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Spread too thin. I don't want to fight.
Bison, which, yeah, I think I'm still going to do this.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
He's like, you cannot get her.
we're coming into
Switzerland.
Rima
Switzerland.
with 3. And you can use your thing if you want.
No, I'm gonna save it.
Okay. That's fair.
I got you.
This is a little even, whereas
Yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah?
2 purple.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
we made it out.
Yep. So there we go.
Well, I still lost
There you go.
quite a bit, but that's all right. I already split up the forces.
That was a brutal defeat. Izumo.
You're up.
No, I just did
oh,
that.
Oh, that was
oh,
yours.
so
Oh,
it's
let's do
me.
it. Sorry.
And there we go. Io.
Already to you.
Oh, I was like, where's that? Oh.
The one we
you
were
were-
commenting
do I-
on.
Hold on.
Oh.
It's
Go after Andrew.
He can't. I got a temple though.
Oh, stupid temple.
Yeah.
Put 2 in Tosa, you get 3.
Yeah,
but,
you could get Tosa. You did lose a region.
it is an option,
Mm-hmm.
but
I know.
Tosa's
so
a
much
fair
more
amount
fun.
of money.
And he has not a lot of cubes in there now.
yeah, I
And you
think
have
now's
3 in the
right,
tray.
I think now's the
It
time
is-
to
it
do
is
it.
the
Let's
So
see
you
it.
have you have 8. I have 5,
You have
8,
you have the attack bonus too if you want.
9,
Which seems the time to use it.
leaving 3.
This is amazing. All right.
I know. I'm ready for this.
Watch all mine come out in 2 Avengers.
Seriously, yeah, I fully expect it.
Just be
It's-
trapped in there forever.
Right.
They found a comfy ledge.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
That was well
Okay,
done.
so hold on.
Okay.
2 and 2, and there's 3. That's a bingo.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
And I knew exactly where it was.
Oh, it was your rice.
Well, yeah.
Oh man.
There we go. All right, so that's everybody for A.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I'm sorry, for B.
Jess
Sorry.
has to.
No, it's me.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
I'm working on
I
it right now.
apologize. Okay. Whew. That was a good series of fights there. All right.
That was.
Very honorable. I
Well,
like
this
it's
seems
open.
easy. No, I don't want to figure it out. I'm surrounded by you.
So there's no
that
Kamchatka
way.
that wraps around to Alaska. No,
No.
on this board there is no teleport here.
Yeah, I think I'm good with leaving that. You won't have any guys against you, so I'm gonna go here.
And no
farmer help.
bonuses,
No farmers.
right? And no farmers. 4 blue, 3 purple.
Yeah, only one.
So, yep, Tajima.
I just got that.
There.
Yeah, that wasn't how
There
I
we
thought it was gonna be when it got to me, but
Now,
I mean,
one thing I want to
things
point out to
change.
everybody watching at home, you'll notice they're still pissed off. The revolt tokens do not change. The
Right.
buildings do not change. They only are removed if it's a
winter.
tie, if it's undecided.
Right.
and winter.
And,
And winter.
And winter is coming, yes. All right, so that was here. So the fourth one should be turned. Did we miss one?
Yeah, just turn.
Yeah, just keep
It's
going.
okay.
So there and there. Sorry
Okay.
about that, guys. All right,
No
so we
worries.
have rice there and we have that there, just
Yep.
as reminders. So this can be simultaneous. $3.
That's
I get to place.
Yep.
all right.
Back.
There we go.
Where
I
was
feel
it
better about that.
placing?
Same. There we go. Okay, so that was. Nope, not yet. Sorry. Okay. And
Oh,
now
goodness.
building theaters.
Well, I lost mine.
I am not.
I need 4 change. I like to build a theater in Itchu.
Okay. Where is it? Okay.
Let's get the most
Choose
building.
which you would like.
That's good.
Saruga.
Here. Okay. Everyone done building theaters?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, that should have flipped. Sorry. Rice for half the board.
I elect not to collect.
Yeah, same here. I am a benevolent.
So I got 4 rice.
4, and you are
Red.
red.
So I'm up to 8.
So if the
And did you?
Not yet.
Okay. And you did.
Yeah, mine's
as well?
in
Okay,
yellow.
cool. All right. And now here, which this bit me in the butt. I needed these 2 reversed. That hurt. I can't do it in Kaga.
I'm glad I did not lose this.
well, I got something. Wait, hold on.
Change now.
There should be 7 here. There's cool.
Not that you're counting.
Oh, I'm literally
All right, everyone done?
Yeah.
All right, tax. Don't forget.
Your
Yeah.
revolt too.
I'm
Yeah.
going to have a revolt.
Okay, so
Just getting one
I need
and giving me.
here you go. Revolt token. And you may need one
Yeah.
later. And mine is in key.
Okay.
All right, everyone got your money, right?
Yep.
All right, so where is the revolt happening?
Mine's in Tamba.
Okay, so it's going to be that and
One green.
all of those.
Wait, do you? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
And then it gets added
Right, then it gets added.
afterwards.
Yep.
Right. And that looks like it
No
survived.
farmers.
So 5 come out.
I ended with more.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, but unfortunately, one of mine got.
No, it stays there.
Oh, it stays there.
Yeah, yeah, it's just the greens that
only,
matter.
It's only
If
what
you're
takes
involved.
place, right?
Right.
Yep.
Or who's involved.
So another
now-
revolt goes down.
There we go. So that is here. And now add 1 and move. And I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not.
I am.
Okay.
I'm not.
Technically, that should be in turn order, but okay,
Oh, right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. That's the end of summer.
Okay.
And oh, thank you.
All right.
My brain got
Last
confused.
season before when.
So, are you guys, for those that haven't played this before, is it making sense? Are you guys able to follow along? I would imagine so. No, you've seen what the game offers, everything but winter, right? So we have 2 left, and what are the 2 events left?
It is either the exact same event as before.
Yes.
No, aren't those the 2 that
Yes,
came
but
out?
he's explaining what is going to be.
Oh, we'll show them.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He had it there.
Okay.
It is the exact same one we just had.
Yeah.
Peace
With
and
4
temples,
rice, which-
with 4 rice, or we remove a revolt from the.
If you place it there.
If you
if
place
you
the
place it
theater.
there.
Yeah.
What is it?
In
Minus
negative
7, minus 4.
So, which one do you prefer?
Neither.
I was shuffling them face up.
If you look away, it's totally fine.
Yeah, just close your eyes. It's all right.
All right.
And okay, there we go.
And do we reveal these? We do.
Yep.
Oh, good. The conflict ones are at the
Sweet.
Oh boy.
Okay. Wow.
Really,
What a
right
summer
up front
it
again.
was.
Huh?
Yeah, seriously.
Man. Well, huh. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. Ugh.
No, I can't do that.
Actually, yeah, do that.
Oh boy. I think that's the wrong way to go about doing that.
Try that.
Oh, frickers.
Right? This is really, really hard.
I'm just mad at the farmers. It's revolting.
Yeah, they're jerks.
Just share your rice.
I don't think that's.
It's a culture thing. Just let us in and be nice.
Look, we're protecting you. You pay us for it.
Right.
Oh, rice! Come on. Oh, darn you. Okay, fine.
Well,
I have no idea when that's happening.
Oh! Can't.
God. Maybe I don't want to. Yeah, maybe I don't want to do that. In which case, I do want to do that.
I'm hating my life right now.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I want it to happen now.
This, I don't know.
I have no idea what to do.
No, same. This isn't really good.
Well, I'm glad I have temples. So.
I think I'm good.
Excuse me.
No, this is really not good.
Yeah. The farmers will win somehow.
Right?
Sickle and hammer.
I gotta do something else. This isn't working out.
This game is really about the uprising of labor against their overlords.
You know, Japan.
That's too risky.
She doesn't have to do anything she doesn't want to, Dimitri.
Yeah, she can be a hoarder.
What was that?
Spend those ducats.
No. Saving them.
I feel like I'm making so many mistakes right here.
I know. This isn't.
That's the thing. You start the year with a lot of hope, and then by the end you're like, oh no, what have I done?
Mistakes have been
I
made.
think Edward's the only one who can answer that one, Roger.
What?
Which one's better, Wallenstein or Shogun?
I haven't played Wallenstein.
Oh, you haven't?
I
Oh,
can't-
okay.
no,
I haven't played it
cannot
either.
Speak to
I
that.
can't
Then
do that. And I can't do that.
Right.
And I can't.
Someone in the chat can answer.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Here's probably the better answer. Which one's easier to get a hold of? That's the better game.
And which theme appeals to you more, I think?
Oh, sure, but if
You know what?
if you can
I'm
buy
just,
it, then
there you
it's
go.
Right. Right. That's more important.
All right, I give up. I can't figure this out.
I haven't even looked at the picture. Like, does it look basically the same as this
I'll
Wallenstein?
have to
This is-
look at it. But I'm assuming by the
Wallenstein.
name it's European of some kind.
Yeah.
So not going to be mine by then?
Hey,
Like, is it more gray or something?
There you go. All right, done. There you go.
I'll look this
Oh
up.
my god.
Hey. Wow. I hate the way I did this.
Same.
I hate it. Final answer.
I don't think you're meant to be happy with it.
I don't think so. Not this game. Oh my.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the saving grace is if somebody comes after some of mine, I have these guys hanging
Right,
out, and
that
I
is-
have a ton in the tower. So bring
Yeah.
it.
Right, that is a big disincentive to fight you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what the board looks like, and yeah, I was right. It's some sort of Europe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Germany,
Basically, no, it's
Okay.
not Germany.
No. Oh, I guess it's right.
But it's to the right of it.
Yeah, well, got
Oh,
it.
Scott's saying cheaper components in Wallenstein.
Oh.
So okay, all right.
Oh, does Wallenstein have a dice tower too?
Oh,
Yeah. They
Build
both do. Or cube tower.
Cube
yes.
tower. Yeah, because this is different.
okay.
I
that would
actually
be
really
good
like
there.
this contraption. When the game was being explained to me, I was just like, yeah, it's a dice tower, no big deal. They didn't quite accurately explain
There
that
are
it catches
platforms.
it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right, things get trapped in there.
Yep.
and that's interesting.
So it was built in. Okay. And then, who are you? And where are you? Sure.
I have a lot riding on the event. Not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie.
so either it's the -7 rice, and I'm kind of okay with that,
Right.
or it's the peaceful temples, and I'm kind of okay with that.
Right.
I know
I
which
know
one
what
I'd
I
rather
have
have.
to prefer.
Yeah.
I do have a preference. Very much so.
If it's the -7 rice, that might hopefully not even bother with rice.
Right, that's the funny thing when you get to a point where you're just like, I don't care.
I
about
just
anyone.
whatever. Just
Starve
I
'em.
want the pain. Give it to me. Just I want all the pain. All of your
Okay.
pain
Yeah.
belongs to me. Okay, so we start with the event. Here we go. What's it gonna
Let's
be?
see it.
No conflicts at a
Okay.
temple.
I'm not happy about that.
I'm not happy about that.
You'll understand why here in a little bit. All right. So now turn order.
Yeah.
I bid one.
I
Go ahead and
bid
pay
one
your
as well.
bids.
Oh no.
Okay, so our 3. So Jess, you want
Random
to
for you
shuffle our
guys.
daimyos under the table?
So we can't card count.
Right. Yes, shake it. Turn it upside down, Drew, and shake it.
All right, 1.
Okay, so that's first. Okay, so yay. Then Greg,
Sorry,
then
Andrew.
Andrew.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I would. Well, now the defensive, because of that temple coming where it did, is far less important. And
But the rice.
um,
So what? The amount of rice you're short matters, right?
it does.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
But
one
how
rice
much
make
are
a
you going to be
difference.
short? A lot. So.
All of
Right.
Actually,
All of them.
because I
So
guess,
at that point, it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
If you're
Right.
7+, just embrace it.
What did I put that on?
Like that one isn't gonna. It really isn't gonna help you. So just
Honestly,
go for utter starvation.
Well,
get it?
what's
Utter.
the-
So the udders have gone dry. Utter starvation.
It's like a tomato.
Or Yamato. I'll take the money.
You keep the money.
All right. Second, Greg, you're up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nuts.
I don't think you'd be unhappy about that.
Yeah, you'd think.
You don't want more cubes. Why would you want more cubes? In a game where you put cubes in a tower.
Yeah, I just also don't want to go 4th. Oops.
Do it.
I mean, it only matters.
Well, you're not going to go 4th. You will go no worse than 3rd. I guarantee you.
Oh. Math is hard.
It is.
I won't go last at least, but
Yeah. All right.
Okay. That rice might matter a lot.
Oh, it doesn't at all to me.
No, not for one. It's
If that was
one.
like 7,
I mean-
If it was 7, it was +7, we'd all be like, that's the one.
that would be worth it.
One.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there might be a difference between like 3 people being fed
Maybe
or
for
2 people
you.
unfed. So it's
Yeah.
like.
Because you're way up here, so
yeah.
you're going to
So
get
for
some
you,
good
it's
rice.
gonna matter. I don't care.
Right, no,
Same
you
here.
two
Yeah,
don't
you're like,
care.
forget
you
it.
might care, Jess. You're up
punted.
there with me. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Meh.
Maybe she bluffed and she put a blank on her rice.
But I
Yep.
could also
Maybe.
attack. No, I think I'm gonna play it safe. Take the rice.
No
right.
Lessons learned last time. So I'm going first, no matter what I want. Do I want
Yes.
defensive or...
Offensive.
Depends on what your plans are.
What did I do? I forget. There's such hard decisions.
Bees first.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Meh.
Yeah.
It's
It gets,
potential.
it
I
gets
could
another
lose
one in the
3.
tower.
I could lose 3 provinces due to revolts.
I don't really care. I don't know. I'm going to go with the defensive.
Yeah, it seems like the
It does.
more rounded option.
Okay, so we start off. All right, where can we not attack this round? That's a bingo.
Yep.
Alright.
I need.
1, sorry. 1, I assume.
Yeah. Wait. That's right. It's like, where the hell is that?
All right. So, no temples attacking. So that is this one. And that'll be starting with J-Rex.
What the heck is Kai? It's over here somewhere.
Key.
Is it
Kai.
Key?
No, you're
No, it's
right.
Kai.
You're
I
100%.
I think it's Kai.
You're
Oh,
right.
that's
it
right.
is.
There I am.
Like
The
Greg.
one place. Why would you do that?
Why? I don't know. Lots of stuff there. You... 6. Yep.
Yep.
No. Because I was also thinking of just coming
You could
in
go
here.
down there.
Yeah. That was also a thought. Because I'm really not in there. It's not like I'm going to take over in any way. And how many do I want to go in there? 3, 4, 5. 6, but you don't have farmers right now, and it's going to be winter. That revolt marker will go away.
Right.
Oh, good call on that. That's right. But after the revolts, remember, after
I
rice
know.
revolts.
I'm kind of okay leaving 3 in there, so nobody can get to me.
Yeah, you're safe there.
All
for
right,
now.
I'll go with that.
All right. And he gets one more here.
I saw.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That is not a lot of me.
That was not. That's
Whoa.
5, 6,
okay.
7 versus 5 to survive.
2 survive.
And the farmer did not play a part, right?
No.
That's
Right.
right. Okay.
But he will come out.
He will.
See, he played his part.
He watched.
Yeah.
He was an observer.
Saw a good show.
Yeah.
Jolly good show.
God, that is a lot of cubes, Edward.
Did you see when I put like 12 in and 1 came out? Weird how that happens. All right.
Okay.
What
so,
you got, Greg?
Aki.
Is it Greg?
No,
No,
it's
it's not.
me.
No.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm used to being.
right.
All right. So Makawa.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. What is Totomi?
oh wow, Totomi's pretty good.
That's the thing. Yeah. Like I don't really
that's why.
care about going up. And I'm inheriting a place with a revolt marker already. Like, but I could just go there.
But remember, they are going away, like just
That's
said
true, they
at
are
the
going
end,
away.
right?
But you're gonna have to deal with them first.
Yeah.
There's that.
I kind of want to just set up a buffer between me and Jess more, though. So, and now that there's not a huge
Yeah,
purple
they're
army
lined
next
up.
to me, let's just move 5 guys over to here.
And 1 farmer, huh? There you go.
Thank you.
One farmer and more red, so
Yep,
2
2 survive.
there and there. Okay.
And where's the deck of provinces?
Right here.
Thank
All right,
you.
Greg, you're up. And where was it? A key.
Oh, Aki.
And the key is down there on the right here.
Yep.
Okay.
I was thinking of attacking EO, but the issue is how much purple or yellow is in there and how much
Oh,
purple
there's
is
a
left.
ton of yellow.
There's also a ton of purple too.
Yeah.
Or you can help.
Or
What is that?
Iwami.
Iwami.
well, no one's fighting there today.
No, I know, but you do have potential revolts depending on if you taxed or confiscated
That's
rice.
true. You could have a revolt there.
And you are going to be facing a bunch. See how that worked? All right. So then it's Battle B for me, which is Awashikoku here. And
Tosa's
yeah. We're going to go ahead and because I have so many, I think leaving 4 there should be okay. So I'm going to go 3 in Tosa. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go 2 in Tosa. So 1 farmer plus all these guys. I like my chances.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
because
can
I think
stuff.
most of the farmers are out of the.
one more.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
That worked out.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, grew a few people.
But the problem with that is late
Yeah.
is it put all these extra guys down in
Right.
Tosa, which I did not want.
Now they're not in the tower.
So there's that. So here, these 2 remove. That guy came late. There we go. All right, and I get the Tosa card.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
There
All right, so that is Battle B.
you go.
All right, thank you. So J-Rex, just so you know, Greg did a key there and reinforced. I put a couple over here in Tosa, and a whole bunch came out. And so I got a bunch in Tosa, and then Andrew went Makawa
Yeah.
and took over Totomi.
Yep.
Okay, so you are now caught up. So now go ahead and tax, and don't forget revolt markers, fellas. Bichu. That's why I needed the temples, because I put Bichu there. And there we go.
Yep. So
And
1 here.
one in Bichu. There we go. All right, everyone done with that?
Mm-hmm.
So that's here. All right, go ahead and reinforce. And somebody has the extra +1, don't forget.
I do.
Okay.
strike me down, and I only grow stronger.
Oh, gross.
You just thought you didn't have a big neighbor on your side there. Oof. All right.
Hi.
So that's
Gonna circle each other.
That was also why I was like, he'll go in there,
rice.
but
All right, reinforce
get
the
there.
smaller one. No.
it's worth the chance.
Don't forget to
Nope, I did
pay.
not.
Please don't fight me. I'm but a small farmer.
I'm having to protect just against the revolts. Everyone done? Everyone place your revolt marker, or not? I'm sorry, wrong thing. Here, this is in turn order, starting with Greg.
Right.
I'm sorry, starting
Jess.
with Jess. Here,
Oh, wrong one. Place.
everybody can pay for it,
Sure.
assuming everybody did it.
I'm gonna go there, and I have to move where I already am.
May.
If I'm going to move, I have to move
Correct.
where I already am.
Right.
Ugh. Yeah, I'll do this.
Okay.
And Andrew,
I am not doing that.
okay, and Greg,
I'm not doing that.
okay, I am. Izumo, putting that there, and let's go ahead and move 2 down to bingo, please. Thank you. Done? Okay. So that is... Sure. Okay, then building theaters. I am not.
I am. I need a theater.
Here. There you go.
Yeah. Or casa.
Yep. I'm putting one in Tambo, which means
Nothing.
Nothing. Right. That's the other thing. That's what. Right. I wanted that to happen. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
As did I.
Building castles. I am not.
I am.
Couldn't afford it.
I am.
This is why I'm hoarding money. Money is
Yes.
good.
That's smart.
I need a castle.
I
Oh,
also
yeah,
need
sorry,
one.
fellas. There you go.
Castle and
I'm putting it
Scummy.
at you.
Okay.
Okay, and rice, and don't forget revolt markers.
I'm surprised I still have
4
this.
rice for yellow, please.
Oh, this is gonna revolt, but I still get my rice.
Yeah. I'm also going to revolt.
And
I go
as
with
am
5, Jess, if you can.
Okay.
I should have not.
All right. Hold on. I also have a revolt. This goes in turn order. Blue, you have one where?
In Tajima.
So there's this
Yikes.
and 2 farmers plus everything here.
Okay.
Oops.
At least I have some out.
So blue and green is all we care about for this one.
Yep.
3 to 1. Good
Wow,
job. You
you grew
survived.
Nice.
So safe there. So then it goes to red.
These go out.
And where? Good call. Yep. Red. Do you have
Oh,
any
yes,
revolt?
Yamato.
Okay. So there. There you go. Go for it.
Okay, so it's
Red and green. He lost Yamato.
kidding me. All right.
All right, so he loses the Yamato card. You got his rice. The revolt marker comes off then. And
It's open.
they're dead.
Sure is.
It's a buffer zone. I welcome this. For me, it's key here. So it's going to be these 4 and a farmer plus everything here. So yellow and green is all that matters. That works out. Key got stronger. And the second revolt marker gets put down. Okay. So that is rice. That's everybody, right? Okay, then A, here we go. J-rice.
Shima.
And Shima is
Over there.
Where is? Oh, okay.
Where the
There.
big
Yep. There we
blob
go.
of blue is.
So I
We're a
there's
big
other
blob of-
Yes, right.
ones,
One
so-
of the big blobs of blue.
Have not played Immortals, Scott. I haven't heard positive things of the things I've heard, but that's limited in scope, so keep that in mind. Have any of you guys?
Nope.
Nope.
Remember, getting more provinces right now means more possible revolts
That's the
if you don't have
idea.
enough rice.
Well, luckily, I just
I
lost
don't
one.
have enough rice, but I don't care about that. It's also points too.
There is that.
If you keep them.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, what am I?
Yeah, if you guys are
at?
enjoying this, don't forget to
I'm
like
minusing 7,
the video
so
down
I'm gonna
below
be
and subscribe to the channel. Love to have you all back. Go a step further, you can go to
3.
pledgehc.com
Nope, one more doesn't
as
hurt.
shown down in the
3 to 4.
corner down there.
Might as well.
Support the show there, guys.
So I'm gonna move into here.
Okay, done?
Well, farmers, I have to fight to keep.
Oh, you're taking over?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I was not paying attention. I apologize. There we go. Blue and green. And that was a trouncing. Congrats, and Awabosa. Here you go.
That means there's
Okay,
more green in there.
and now that is red.
Yes, so I am not doing another
Okay,
fight.
purple.
Same.
Okay, I am. EO, but not really. I'm going to go ahead and move 1 up to bingo, please. Thank you. Okay, so thus ends the first year of actual turns. So we go into winter now. So I'll run through winter here real quick. All right, so count up all your provinces, y'all, and separate your provinces from your bidding cards. And the cards stay out there because turn order does matter. So leave those, please.
Okay. Well,
And the new event comes out, so -7 rice. So subtract 7 from everybody. You at 1, hey.
oh, sorry. Yep.
Okay, so we'll do this in turn order. Blue. All right, 10 minus 6, so you're short 4.
Yeah. Which
So
is 3
2
to 4.
provinces.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
then
shuffle
2.
up your provinces. The player to your left chooses 2 at random,
Yep.
and that's where the revolts will take place.
Now, does this mean that there's 1 farmer for every 2 revolt tokens?
No, it's that plus revolt. It's
Right, the
Revolt
number plus
tokens
revolt
plus
tokens.
the number listed below.
Yes.
Yeah,
So if you pull one that
Yikes.
has revolt tokens, those go in as well.
correct.
yeah.
So
I mean,
2 of them.
2 of them.
Okay. All right. So what do you got?
Kai and Tajima.
All right.
2 revolt tokens. Let's do
Okay.
Tajima first. So
Okay. So
2
go in
revolt
there.
tokens.
And how many? You said it's 3 and 4, so in it's 2 farmers, so it's going to be a total of 4 farmers.
Yep. And these go
And
in.
those,
anything?
yep.
Yep.
And all these. So blue and green is what matters.
That's a lot of green and no blue.
Yes.
They
Yep.
can have it. All right. So
They-
that comes
yeah.
off and is.
And wipes
They're
out the
very happy.
region. So
Yes.
that was Tajima.
Yep. And the next one
And-
is
Kai.
Kai, and I'm glad we did it in that order. Oh, why do I have Kai? Oh yeah. that's
Because
right,
you
I'm
drew
good.
it.
Yeah.
Here, hold on. These are the neutrals
Yeah, I
right
was
here.
gonna say.
There you go. We'll keep them
That's-
right
Okay.
there. There we go.
Yeah.
And so Kai has
Has no
2
revolt
farmers.
tokens, so 2 farmers and the 3 that are in there.
Okay. That's
Still me.
you hold 2.
Yep.
All right.
That is fine with me.
Congratulations. You get
All right,
to
so
hold Kai.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. Well, I only have 8 provinces, so I'm 2 under, which means I only
1 revolt.
1 revolt, but
and
2
2
armies.
farmers. So we'll get the 2 farmers ready.
So
What are these?
pick well,
Just 1?
just 1.
I hit all your castles every time.
Are you kidding?
Really?
Which one is
So-
it?
Makawa, the castle.
Oh, no.
So that's 3 and 2.
There you go, plus all those. I told you, I have a knack for always choosing areas he has castles in.
So annoying. Okay, barely held it.
Oh. All right, so that goes there, that goes there. So you held. And now, Greg, you're at 7, right?
Yeah, so 3.
Player to your left, Andrew.
If you pick at you, I'm just
How
going to
many?
say 3.
3.
I won't forgive you.
Okay.
Ever.
The board hasn't been
Forever.
used.
It's not in this
ever.
game,
Yeah.
Andrew, just for the rest of it.
I'm Glory to Rome.
I I mean, his chances were good. That was
Honestly, yeah, the odds.
Yeah. We're gonna start with Omi, because I don't care. And there's a chance my 3 might seed.
Okay.
The blues died.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Why?
That's what.
No.
No.
No, that was earlier. No,
was
we
earlier?
did.
No,
I think
those
we did
blues
right.
stand.
We did
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
I think.
Anyways, these 4 plus 3 farmers.
Yeah.
I was not involved in the
Okay.
last.
Right.
So
It was
this
just
is
a revolt.
purple, and green. That's 3 purple and 2 green.
Made
Oh,
it.
good.
So what was that, Omi? There. So.
I know one
No,
purple
one
survived.
purple survives.
Two
Oh,
died.
sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
All right. Next.
Is this a Wami? Boy, I don't want that to go, but let's try a Wami. That'll be 4 farmers total.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. And all those. Oh, we missed it. How many blues died?
When?
Apparently when Jess's went.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It was 4 to 2, and
blues
blues
were removed.
weren't removed.
Okay, so take
sorry.
2 out.
2 out.
Okay, no harm, no foul. There we go. So this is
Whoa.
purple and green. It does not look good.
Nope.
Nope.
Green's have
So 4, yep, the greens have it. Iwami is no more. Right? Yeah, I'll trade you those, that, and the card
I'll
comes
give that
back this way.
Card to the neutral pile. Oh, is that
we
the
go.
neutral pile?
it. Yeah, it is.
It is.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
just all his regions. He's taken over.
Listen, I don't know how.
Andrew owns all of Japan. We're just.
Etchu. It's 4 farmers.
There you go.
All right.
There. And all of those.
Okay.
Get you. And that's a lot of. Oh, that's a castle
The
too.
pain that you're feeling right now, Greg, is palpable.
Purple and green.
Whoa.
Oh.
4.
That's a
and
lot more
2.
green.
It is. Didn't.
You
A
really
moment
wanted
of
Etchu
silence.
too, and that's. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're done.
In
All right.
honor of the memory of Etchu.
That was sad. I do feel.
That might be game there.
That's
for me.
Yeah.
That
It's
hurt.
gonna happen, hopefully, to all of us.
Well, it's
Yeah.
fixing to happen to me too.
So
Okay, so my turn. I have.
that was painful. I
think
feel for you. I feel.
I have 9 provinces, only
Yeah.
1 rice, so I'm at the 7
picked
plus
badly, I'm
as well. All right, J-Rex, choose 3.
Hopefully, there are ones near me.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm
this-
sorry.
Well, Tosa.
But
We're
be sure.
gonna go it's Tosa, Kaga, and Bichu. Bichu, I don't.
Do you want to
have-
just get it over
Yeah,
with?
let's. So it's going to be 3 plus 1 for the
Yeah,
token.
so 4
for Bichu.
farmers
Yep,
and
4
your
farmers.
1 guy. But you have some in the tray.
do,
It's
I
going to
do.
go really well.
I-
It's going to be fine.
I mean, I have like 8 in the tower now, and
Yeah, it's
none
true.
of them came out. So.
Yellow and green. Oh,
wow.
hold on.
green.
That's a yeah, and
Didn't go
it
well.
came right through.
Yeah,
Oh.
it died.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh well. So that's 6 to 4. Wow, that's a lot of farmers.
We'll
They
just
were
go
really
ahead
pissed off.
and take
So
these
Bichu
off.
goes away. Okay. Oh, it's now a buffer state.
It's not for long.
Okay, so we'll go Kaga. Kaga's 3 farmers. There, and I'm glad I reinforced it. Yellow and green.
You keep it.
Yep, so
Nice.
5 to 3, so 2 of them come out. Okay. Those go away, and those go away.
Green's a
And,
strong contender.
Yeah, I think the farmers are winning. We're
Right.
we're all in agreement there.
Who picked the farmers? I want to know. Tosa and 3 farmers.
Nope. We're
Thank
those
you.
guys.
Yes, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yellow and green. Oh, that sucks.
You lost it.
Oh.
All right, Tosa goes away. Well, I wasn't really attached to it because I'd just taken it over.
Right.
You can take it over again.
Yep. hey.
Yeah.
It's available to you.
Okay. So that is all of the fighting that takes place, all the revolts. Now we go to scoring. So here we go. So, number of provinces. I don't have nearly as many as I did.
I have 6.
I have 8.
7 for yellow.
9.
That's funny.
right? Okay. For each building in your region, start with blue. Go for it.
Building in a region. I
In a-
don't have any here,
No.
right? What do
Blue,
you mean?
where you are.
Oh, okay. Just each building.
Just total,
Yeah.
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 I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I see 5.
Oh, 5. I've heard about that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yep. 5 for blue. And then we'll go red.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Whoa.
5. Right?
One.
Temple, theater, castle, temple.
5.
5.
Yep. Yellow has 1, 2, 3. And purple.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right.
Man,
so
Greg,
why don't
I'm
we
really
just
shocked.
completely do off a region? We'll go left to right completely for everything in the region. So are there any castles in that region?
No.
Okay. There are temples?
They're only temples.
only
There are no
temples.
and they're
theaters.
tied, so 1 point for yellow, 1 point for red. And there are no
There's
No
theaters. So moving on to the next region.
About this
So
purple one?
castles,
No
no castles.
castles.
but 2
Just-
points for yellow,
Yeah.
and that's it.
And how about this region? There's
1
a castle.
3 points for red.
There's a theater.
2 point or
1
1
point.
hold on. 2 points for purple
Yeah, 2 points of purple.
and 1 for red, and you got that already. Going up north,
3
there
for-
is no. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
One
2.
castle.
2
Two
Two
castles.
for yellow,
Tied.
2 for red
Yeah.
because they're tied,
Mm-hmm.
and
And then purple's got the other ones.
yep, 3 for purple total. Okay, then so done over there. So we have this region left. Castle looks like blue has
they're,
that.
They're all
Blue's got
blue,
everything.
So it's 6 points for blue.
Because she's got the castle, the theaters, and 2
Oh,
temples
she
to my
has
1.
2, so it's going to be
Yeah.
6 points for
Yeah.
blue. Okay, that's it for scoring. All right, so now we can get our cards back and give up
Yeah.
the bonuses.
And the
Board seems a
revolt
lot more
comes
open.
off.
Yes, clear all the revolt tokens, y'all.
Keep some over here.
Okay.
Do you want more for your side? There you go.
Okay. Whew.
And the rice resets too.
Tosa is Tosta. Yes. It was. All right.
That was harsh.
Wow, there's a lot less on the
Need
board.
New event
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, yeah, I gotta shuffle them.
Huh.
Wow. That's smarts.
I really need something to be first.
All right. So,
There we
Uh-oh.
go.
Okay.
See, I wish that wouldn't come up first. I want you guys to suffer. That's
Well, I
why.
have 5. I'm
On
okay.
to
Yeah,
mine.
well, yeah, when you're rich. And Greg's
I'm
the
holding
one
on
that
to it,
helps
so
the
you guys
most.
are all like, I can't do anything. That's what I'm hoping.
Wow.
And I'm like,
Okay, so what are the 4 events?
I don't know what this
That
one
is, anytime you attack a neutral region,
Add
it's 2 farmers instead of 1.
Maximum 5 money.
Oh, gross.
When you go to grow an army, it's reduced by 1. By 2.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
1 or 2,
1 or
depending
2,
on when it
depending on
is,
which
right?
And this is if you put a temple down.
Not theater.
Theater. If you put a theater down.
And what do we have
okay.
for rices? Oh.
-3, -0, -1, and -5.
Not terrible.
Okay.
So-
No, not terrible at all. All right,
Um,
cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, the middle of the board was,
Farmers happened.
yeah, farmers. Farmers only. Okay, all right, so go ahead and program. Whew. Okay. Well, I was going to go after Echu. Too soon?
A little bit.
he's going to cry.
Cruel.
Wow.
God, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, that's a real risk.
Yep.
Wait. Okay, right, I'm doing that. Oh, God, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta put that there.
I legitimately have just enough cards to cover up my spaces.
Ouch.
Right. What the hell am I doing with this?
There you go.
Oh, should these be out
What?
before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
they-
yeah. Right.
Yep. So the order, I don't think that's going to make a huge impact on us, but
Shouldn't.
Well, actually, this is great if that event comes out.
yes, it is. That strengthens it considerably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably as good a play as any for that. Yeah. All right. No. Yeah. Okay.
I swear to God, though, if the max 5 money comes out. Oh, that might be. Oh, boy. Yeah. That is what an 18XX needs. Randomness. Every time you put your trains in the train tower, there's a chance they could rust.
All right, done.
What?
There we go.
Train tower.
What were the scoring on these now? Sorry,
3, 2, and 1.
3, 2, and 1, right?
Why is it called Seven Samurai? There's only 7 left. Fixing the wife's car. Had to stop in and say, go J-Rex. All right, cool. Take care. Robert, right?
Yes.
All right.
Human affectation. He's the best. All right.
That's smarted.
Did it?
There could be an interesting game about the taking over of the shogunate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called, oh God, the block war game. I can't think of it now.
Oh, Sekigahara?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that game's great.
And if we get to a certain threshold, which the patron rewards are getting updated, I think on Monday, over on pledgehc.com, to where gonna set goals based on patron numbers, and if we hit a certain threshold, then gonna start being able to get the PTZ cameras for Block War Games. So looking forward to that. So we'll see if the community can help with that.
All right, that's the right thing to do there.
Yeah, the middle of the board has just been wiped out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see, this is the problem with spreading out too thin. I got a concentration here and a concentration here. Good luck.
Yep.
It all depends on what you guys do.
Doesn't it though? Exactly,
I
right?
am not happy about that.
Oh, good. Dimitri says, quite enjoyed Obsession. Caught it after the live stream. Good. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I started watching some of it.
It was a good game. I enjoyed it, and I love the little nuggets of history that Martin was able to bring,
Yeah.
and Franny for that matter in chat. So that was pretty cool. So.
I mean, that's what he's gonna do. Damn it. I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna start tying the patron rewards, the milestones, to number of patrons as opposed to dollar amount. I think that makes more sense since it's about the community, anyways.
Sure.
So, gonna take down the dollar amount and have it focused on the number of patrons.
Plus, I think that's a little easier for people to, like, grok.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. Yep. Be like, oh, we hit 800 patrons or whatever. Yep.
Especially because people can donate different amounts. Yeah.
Right. And I agree, Pierre. He says, I'd love to see that come true. You and me both. Block war games are hard to do competitive playthroughs. So while we got a minute, the idea is we're going to get 2 different milestones for PTZ cameras, which are going to allow us to zoom into certain parts of the board. One is going to be up here, up above, to where we can zoom into different parts of the board there. And the second camera is going to be mounted underneath the shelf back here over kind of to the left of where I would be sitting, to where you'll be able to see my blocks and be able to zoom in on that, like left, center, and right on that. So that was, because we have low ceilings in the studio here, the original plan was to have have another bar up top where all the cameras are hanging off of back behind me, and have an arm come down, but it wasn't going to work because the ceilings nearly hit my head. So yeah, it just wasn't feasible. And I overlooked that when we looked at this place. So yeah, the PTZ camera is what makes the most sense. Plus, the overhead PTZ camera is going to help with games with massive boards like High Frontier and stuff like that, to where we would have to zoom out so far for the main camera that you would lose all the detail.
Right.
Whereas the PTZ camera can zoom into specific parts of the board and then pre-program that ahead of time. So really, really looking forward
That'll be
to
awesome.
being able to get that. Yeah. All right, so we are the event first. All right, 2 for neutral areas,
Darn
and there goes the
carbs.
3
Okay.
free rice. And bidding 1.
Nothing.
I'm the only one.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it. Pick what
Okay.
you'd like.
And then the rest of us should, start.
Here. You can do that while
Under the table.
right.
I appreciate
cheating.
the humor in that. Thank you.
Thanks. Much appreciated.
Cool.
Maybe I won't attack
Cool,
you.
cool, cool, cool.
The facial expressions that he's like.
I'm a little gun shy with the rice thing, I'll be honest, but I'll go ahead and go second. I'll take the extra army.
Someone in chat did say the
gonna
rice
take
one is a
rice.
weak one to take.
Yeah.
So
Don't care.
Good
As
grief.
Bjorn, I hear deep, deep, desperate roars from my wallet when you start doing Black War games. Well, they're coming. They're coming. Hopefully, they're coming. I should say it's entirely dependent on the community. Actually,
You know what? I'm gonna hope that someone gets screwed from the RNG instead of me.
Okay.
Whew.
Do you want to go last or go first?
Yeah, that is an interesting choice.
Defend yourself.
That's probably
I
wise.
mean,
Yes.
given that it's first, it's
I welcome this. Okay. So that is that, and first one is cash, and don't forget markers.
All right.
Oh, we have a bunch over here now. Hey, hey.
Yuki.
Oh,
Here you go, buddy.
Okay. Everyone got your money. Don't forget the +1 for whoever got it.
it's me, and I didn't.
Oh, there's the rice.
he's like no chance, no chance.
Okay. Building Theatos.
Photos.
I am not.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay, moving on.
No
I
appreciation.
wanted
of the arts.
to. I just couldn't
Right.
make it work.
And the second one, so this is, everyone can be at the same time. Player 2.
This is,
2 for
Up north in Izumo, please. Or Izumo, sorry.
Zumo. 3?
Hmm?
You just hit
yes.
Three.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, did I think? Where am I?
Where did you?
Oh, I
Hi.
only placed 2 too.
Yeah, it should be 3.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Did
I was-
you-
We both were on the same wavelength of no, place 2. Yeah, I
Okay.
did the same thing.
All right, Battle
Okay.
A, starting with Andrew, sorry.
Okay, so this is gonna come down and bring some pain. We're
They're not
gonna.
protected from the temples anymore.
Yeah, I assumed you were doing
I
that.
think we're just gonna.
See,
leave
this is.
two. Yeah.
Okay, and no defenses, no attacks.
You have all that area up there that you could build in and get points.
You have all the area down here.
The Wow, in all of that.
I know.
Wow, this is a massive
know.
But
battle.
there's a lot of blue in there.
There's a
too.
lot of blues and reds.
Yeah.
This could go
I'm
either
just
way.
pointing out, you had give me points up here, and instead you're chancing it.
What are you talking? There's no buildings down there or up here. There's buildings down there.
So let's
You
see,
can
we
build
have
buildings.
5, and J-Rex survives. It
I
looks
know.
like.
That's what I'm saying, is you could have
And
just gotten yourself 1
the
point,
farmers
built a
are
building and
hurt.
gotten
Right.
multiple points on
So
the next turn.
7 to 5. So
So 2.
Jess survives
I know.
2. So that was.
You just gave up points.
There you go.
Thank you, though.
Look, I also got rid of a giant blob of blue next to me.
There is that.
I'm
There is
okay with that.
Okay, so that was you. Now me. This is Battle A. Battle A is Noto. Noto's coming over into Echu,
Okay.
and we're bringing
The funk.
at least 3.
Remember, it's
No.
2 greens.
Yeah, I know. So if I go 3, it's all that plus the greens, and I leave a couple to protect the castle against farmers later. Yeah, I feel good about that. So it's going to be 2 there, and all of these. So yellow and green. Oop, I missed one. Okay. So that's 5 versus 3. I need the Echu card, please. 3 green.
Here you go.
Okay, and of course the reinforcement came late, as they were wont to do. Done. And now it is blue for A.
Mm-hmm. Shima.
Gotta get on that Issa.
Maybe.
No, Tony, there's no whining. We wouldn't dare do such a thing here.
Yeah, I'm fine there. All right. So, 2 of those guys come out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it when they do that.
The saline
That's
farmers.
what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Sure. I'm just going to do that.
Where are you going? Where are you
Uh,
fighting? There you go. All right.
It's the only
So
place I can. I could just move.
right. Yellow or blue and green. And blue takes it over. So she needs the Issei card. And that's it. All right. And then Greg.
That's at the
Well
bottom.
conquered, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to go to, or I'm not going to go to, I'm going to go from Shinano.
That would be from here to somewhere.
Yeah, goodness, I think we're going to take our chances on Ichigo.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't want to fight anyone else.
No, I'm happy about that because I was worried you were going to fight me.
Lest I
All right,
get
there we go.
provoked.
Oh,
Andrew?
yeah, sorry.
Well, because you have 3 red in there. That'd be silly.
Right?
And Edward's got a bunch of yellow still. It's just...
Purple.
Well
got it.
done.
Yeah.
Yay.
And good you weren't fighting red.
Yep. And I get a property.
Yep.
That just stayed.
Territory.
There you go.
Well done.
Okay, so that was the 4th
Okay,
one
yeah.
here. So here, building castles.
Hmm?
Cardboard castles. Oh,
Haha.
Dawatsky. There we
Yep.
go. I'm not. I assume you guys.
I am in.
There you go.
Oh,
What?
you did the wrong thing.
Oh, we're not building. Oh, castles. I don't know what I'm thinking about. You're right.
Not that one. There we
I
go.
know.
There
I was
we go.
looking at this and went down here. But I
Yeah.
did pay the right amount.
Okay.
All right.
Awabosa.
Yes.
Yeah,
You drop one?
that makes sense.
Yep. I mean, that's the point of that territory.
Yup.
There we go. All right. So that is here. All right. Get your rice. Don't forget revolt markers. 5 rice for yellow, please.
And I'm going to get 3 rice
I
and a
got
key.
4 rice.
God.
And revolt markers.
And Sanuki is. Yeah, wait. Yeah. So we're going to have a fight here.
Wait.
Oh.
How?
Oh, no, sorry. My mistake.
First one.
Right.
First one.
Because okay, I was looking at the wrong thing.
There we go.
I was
All
like,
right. Cool.
That's interesting.
Wow. All right. So there, in turn order here, starting with red.
Okay.
For-
So Hitachi, pay 1, Getting 1, and I'm going to leave it there.
Okay, and for me, bingo. Pay my 1. And I will move 2 down to EO, please. I think. Is that what I want to do? Let me look. Nope, just kidding. All right, done. Let's move 1 down to EO. That feels better. There you go, done. And
I already paid my 1. It's going in Musashi. And, yeah. What else did I do? Yeah.
One for Omi, and I am not just sitting there.
okay, and then go and reinforce. And I get a 6th in EO.
Okay.
And this is why I didn't put the second one down there. Okay. And then building temples. I'm not.
I'm not.
Nada.
J-Rexes. And Battle B, starting with Andrew.
Okay, got Tamba.
No good options anymore, huh?
Well,
One good option.
still got a bunch of red cubes in the tray.
There is that.
um,
Appreciate it, Tony. Thanks.
That is a lot of buildings.
I'm in a really good mood today. Hungry, but really good
I'm
mood.
hungry too.
Should have brought up bananas.
Potassium.
Yep. Oh well,
All
after
right.
the stream.
Yeah, we're
Good
going for it.
conductors.
So we're gonna bring up 3, I think.
Or is it bad conductors? I suppose bad.
Wow. Okay. Wakasa making itself a target. Here we go. Purple and
Farmers help.
and green help purple.
That might have made a difference. Maybe.
That looks like 6
Yep.
to 7. So
Yay, Greg!
Wakasa holds. So all these guys died.
An epic battle.
It was. And sir.
My 2 kunai farmers.
All right. They held. All right, then for me, Awashikoku. Oof.
You can just get Tosa back.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. It's just how many. You know what? I have so many. I think I'm just going to go 2 into there, and then 2 farmers.
Wow.
It was close. Pros don't ask how. And they died. All right, Tosa, please.
Oh,
It's
here you
right
go.
there on top. Thank you. It was meant to be.
Yeah.
And J-Rex?
Saruga. I still haven't decided what I want to do.
So that is there.
It is. I can just move up and defend.
Dun, da, 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 da,
There's
da,
nothing
da, da.
over there I really want. You have that castle way over, but
Dun, da,
nah.
da, 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 da.
Dun,
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 da,
dun,
da,
dun.
da, 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 da.
Just for the heck of it.
All right. Well, I'm definitely using this thing.
Okay.
Throw in your extra
So
cube.
here's an extra
And
cube.
you got one in
And
the
you're
tray.
leaving the other 3 in, right? Okay.
And farmers do help me.
Okay, red and blue.
That's a lot of red.
Yikes.
That was a lot of red. So 4 and 4.
Oh, there's
And a farmer.
And a farmer, so there. So
Yeah.
5 survive.
Wow.
There you go.
Right. So all of these died, right?
Yep.
you.
Okay, great. What you got?
Nothing.
Okay, so thus ends the final spring. All right, wipe them.
Oop, too far.
That's all right.
Is there a lot of whining in dominant species?
Try not to.
Can't promise anything.
Right. All right.
Yay, money.
Money and rice, early-ish.
Money, money,
Oh,
money,
right.
money.
Enforcement too. Okay.
Goodness, 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 goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness.
All right. I probably should do that. It's the wise thing to do.
All right. So we are now in summer.
Oh, did I take the rice bonus? I didn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I was Shimosa, and Shimosa's 5.
Okay. All good.
Rice.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I should have 6.
That one.
And what are the possibilities for the event that comes out?
It is either a maximum of $5. Let me rethink that.
Limited armies or build a theater.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Or
get-
move a token.
Oh. Interesting.
Yep, that changes
Everything.
everything. I'm gonna do that. Oh.
Okay. Right. Ugh, I don't feel good about this, but fine.
And you can have more than one castle in one area?
No, it's one
One.
building per type in a,
One type,
in a
okay.
region. Do I really want to piss the people off that bad? Really?
Sure.
Yes.
Yep.
Apparently I might.
All right. Probably wise to do that.
You know what? Hold on. Which changes everything, right?
What's here?
Yep.
That's not good either.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, I think.
Wait, this goes
The
here.
question is,
This
where
goes
do
here.
That has to stay. Those have to stay. That has to stay. That doesn't make sense.
Am I really?
It's actually not so bad. There. Okay, done. Don't feel great about it, but I never do. All right, yep, money is getting tight. All right. Oh, nice. Sazbits says, watch all your episodes after the fact, as Edward likes to put it. Finally caught something live. Hi, guys. Hello from India. Awesome. Good stuff.
Yeah, I gotta try that.
You know what's a lot of fun? Being able to turn around, toast everybody, and boost that number. So if you guys are thinking about
Yay.
becoming patrons, do it during a stream so we can give you a shout out publicly. Appreciate it. Over at pledgehc.com.
Oh, so that, and then I wish I knew.
Does that help me?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't want more. So that's fine.
Maybe I don't care about that. Oh, no, I do care about that because of that. Ugh.
So this is, yeah, so there is this and one more round, and that's it.
Yeah.
There you go. Good. Thanks. There's a lot of hemming and hawing and a whole lot of, wait, does that help me?
No, really? Because you guys,
It's definitely, there is a lot of interaction in this game and a lot of, it's not so much bluffing as it is being concerned about what your opponents are going to be able to do.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the right thing to do.
It means a little of misdirection.
Yeah.
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 Right.
And then,
Good save.
no, because I want them to, this is what I should do, but I can't.
So how many of y'all out there have not played Wallenstein or Shogun here? So none of us have played Wallenstein, but obviously we'd all played Shogun before.
Okay, that's first, so that's fine. But I don't
My
want to
neck
do that.
is-
Yeah, I got one of those heat pads.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll throw one on for the drive today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm.
Good call.
Oh, this is fine, okay.
I wrenched my shoulder a few years ago, and that was like the only thing that
Yeah.
only thing that helped.
I have a tens unit, but I gotta find it. It's actually, I think it might be in the bottom of my toolbox.
Where is this? Oh, there
That
it
might
is.
also be an idea. All right. Did I really put that there exactly, right?
Yeah.
Is it dome tuples? Oh, no, wait. Do me two, please. Got it. All right. Or dome tuples.
Don't.
Don't
Okay.
tuples is pretty good.
I have noticed that if you flip over a card, you keep that internally if it's the wrong card.
Hashtag poker face.
Yeah.
When inside, you're like,
Why did I do that? Why did I think that?
why was I thinking that
Okay.
this made sense?
All right,
Okay, so event first.
Right.
Yay.
Yay, at least it's not going to be tons of rice.
Okay, so it's not going to be so if you build a theater,
Gotcha.
you get to remove one.
Nah.
All right, so bidding.
Province.
Okay, so obviously Greg and I were betting that we would be able to get that in case the armies came out, is what we were thinking, I imagine.
Yes.
And I was hoping everyone will forget that, but I am second. J-Rex is last. Okay, Greg, what do you got?
I think I'm going to take the extra money.
Okay.
So I hedge my bets in 3 directions.
I am going to.
Yep. Yeah. Matimio is right. That is the worst thing.
Yeah. Thankfully, both
Yeah.
farming and taxing come before conflict, so we're gonna get it.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Right.
Give me
Actually,
the attack, I guess.
the worst thing is when you forget that you did that, and then you're like,
Yes.
oh god.
Right? Why did I? So, there.
I wanted that one, Edward.
Sorry.
Get the defense one.
Sorry.
It's almost as good. You get to go before him.
No one attacked me last time. I'm not sure anyone's going to attack me this time, honestly. So...
You do have that tasty castle.
Cold.
Yeah, me.
Do... Are you going to come
You know what? While you guys are thinking.
No, okay. Yeah, it's like adjustment.
That's the thing, right? Like, I feel like something next turn that's going to matter more, so I'm taking this thing.
Are you?
I am. Look, it's cascading, all right? I would have taken the one that Edward took. But...
It's all you say this every time. I think it's deflection. So I want the rice. How many
You're right. The grudge against you is never ending, Jess.
I feel this. I don't understand it. I'm very nice. You can't kick a puppy, but apparently Andrew can. All right. So I have 10 regions. I'm at that. And we know what's coming out, which was it's one of the others.
one of the
0
two.
or 1.
Right, it's not going to be bad.
Yeah, I'm not worried about rice now. Or am I? Oh, wait, no, I'm not
I'm not
worried
ready.
about
Oh, I
rice.
am. I'm not. Oh, but I could go first and have defensive. I think I shall do so.
Always worried about rice.
Oh, 1.
Yeah, because you're in a
defense.
position where someone's going to poke the bear.
Probably. Probably.
Okay.
Poke,
So-
poke. All right.
First
So we bid and
Money.
We have done.
carry out actions.
Yeah.
All right. So get money.
I'm
Oh.
going to get $6. And then
Place
I'm getting
this-
your-
7. Yeah,
Here you go.
revolts.
That was good.
Thank you.
And I put a thing here.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
Seven.
My thinking was I'm going to put the 5 here. I'm going to try and bid for the extra armories. And I'm going to put something so that no matter what flips, I'm not going to be screwed.
But you're going to have to do that every time to
There's the
mitigate for
first
that.
battle.
Okay.
So go
That
ahead,
was-
armies, and don't forget the extra army for whoever got it.
Yep, that's me. So...
Okay.
You're going to Kai. I'm going to Key.
Oh, come off it.
Look, man. This is just... it's mutually assured destruction, all right?
It's inevitable. Yeah, I get it. It's just, we're both sitting here like, Wakasa.
I got a theater there. I care about that.
Okay, everyone's good there. All right, and now in turn order, starting with blue. So this is going anti-clockwise. So, Jess. I will pay my 1.
What did I put there? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, it does feel good when you take somebody's rice or tax before they get a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie. Let's go into Izumo, and there I'm bringing 3 over to Kaga, please. Nope.
Oh, I forgot because
Okay.
you haven't used it yet.
Okay.
I did it going the other way.
Oh yeah, the very first
Yes.
round. Yep.
One's going to Akawa, but I think I'm gonna bring one over here. Just one. Just one.
All right, Greg.
Oh me. And I need my change.
And I don't think they're going anywhere. Ooh. Ooh.
I will give up Omi for a
That's fair.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. All right, rice, and don't forget your revolt markers. 4 rice for yellow, please.
4 rice for red as well.
4 rice for purple.
And 4 rice for blue.
Hey.
There we go. Okay.
There's a theme in here.
Right. Okay, and building theaters, which removes a revolt marker if you, but I am not.
I'm not.
I am. Imasaka.
All right. And that flips here. All right, Battle B starting with J-Rex.
Where? Which one is it?
I mean, he's coming
This
after me,
one.
either way.
Do you want to chip at him first, or?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Wear him down.
I don't think it's a good idea, actually. I should just do nothing, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay. All right, red and blue. And that's here. And farmers are on the side of red. All right, so
What is it?
2, but there, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 6 stay out.
Okay.
Okay. There. Me. EO. +1. Leaving 3. The rest are coming up north.
Yep. That's what I figured.
Yep, getting you out of my backyard. I got to. All right, may I? Please. Or at least attempting to get you out of my backyard. And farmers are not on Greg's side. Purple and yellow. So that, oh God.
Oh, whoa.
Really?
Double
Oh, it's
knockout?
wiped. That's unfortunate.
Okay.
All
Wow.
out.
All right,
It was a costly endeavor.
Okay.
there you go. All right.
So Sanuki.
Wow.
It was
Where
in-
is Sanuki?
It's down here.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. I just noticed key.
Yeah, that's the thing. Those weren't all there before. Well, I have to move at least one.
You
So
can go north.
yeah, I think that's probably the wise thing to do. And I could also just send like a suicidal charge in the key and hope you don't get a bunch back. But
I have about 70 of them in the tower right now. Who's winning? It's those two. Yes.
So probably reinforcing Bison is the smart thing to do.
I'm not going to say get off my island, but get off my island.
Or the double smart thing to do.
Well, I'm definitely moving at least one up.
That's right. Get off my island.
Yeah, the castle's important. I'll keep that castle.
All right, so that was red, purple.
Nothing.
Okay. All right, so second reinforce.
2.
3 armies, remember? 3 armies.
Oops.
All right, building a castle.
Nope.
Nope.
I am, finally. My last $3, which is really, really scary. Excuse me. Built one in Tosa. All right, and building temples. Nope.
Nope.
Noto, because I am Broko. Izu. All that extra money's paying off, ain't it? Just. Okay, and Battle A starting with J-Rex.
Oh, that's not where I expected you to battle.
No, well, I can move.
Right.
I don't have to battle.
Sure. But it wasn't the location I was expecting.
I think the location you were expecting I used for other things, which
Yep.
was tough and necessary.
Yeah, you're starting to get pincered.
I don't really care about that.
I really hate you keep building stuff behind me, Greg.
So this is the better move.
Okay. If I may. There you go. All right, so Jess is done. Me. This is Kaga. The original plan was to take out Echizen, but honestly, I kind of like the buffer state right now between me and
Wakasa.
and yeah, Wukasa Sukasa. So I think I'm gonna try and come down and take 3 and bring them down to Hida. And it's only 1 farmer for that. There you go. So 4. Can I get the Hida card, please?
Yep.
And done.
There you go.
Thank you. And
It's me.
Andrew, you.
So Totomi. Yeah. I feel like I gotta go for broke here. So we're bringing all 5 in.
And farmers are on Jess's side.
Correct.
And 1 there. And success.
Okay.
So,
That one?
yep.
Yep.
And will you give him the Saruga?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And those died. And Greg?
You killed it.
Oh, all right. There we go. So we go into the final round. And cards.
Oh, that's not yours.
It's all right.
Did you just hit your leg?
No, that was an elbow.
Oh.
Going broke into the last round. Yeah, that wasn't real smart in hindsight.
We're all kind of broke though.
Well,
Kind
no,
of.
you and I are. Well, you got a buck, but
We're relatively.
right.
Yeah.
I'm missing 1.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally picked it up.
Okay, just cut, because I don't want to be entirely to blame for my misfortune. I can have a little bit of.
We do know these before.
What are the events again? Max money?
Max money 5 or
the army thing.
reduce army.
Yeah.
Well, here I flipped that up, so I suppose I ought to put it there. Sorry, that was not.
I know.
Oh, that's all
You
happening
guys
before.
hope it's money.
God.
See what you got.
Money.
Did Jess take defense? Oh, I didn't take defense, but my bad. I forgot my defense last time.
I'll throw an extra cube in, and
Just
then
put it in the tray so it doesn't knock
yeah,
anything
there you
out.
go. There. Good call. Yep. Good call, Barry. Wow. So I can't do any of the first 5 things.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Wow, that sucks. Okay.
Piss poor planning leads to, well, piss poor performance.
Well, the good news is they can only do 1 thing.
Yes.
You potentially can do 2.
I could do 2.
So it's 3 points. It's majority scoring on like castles and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's
Minus
3
1.
to if tied. -1 from that number if tied.
But in both of you get it, but -1.
Correct. So
Okay.
if you're tied in castles, you'd each get 2. Yes.
Oh my god. All right.
Well, hell, it's not a secret, so. Wow. So, what not to do, kids?
Wow, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
There's those. And I cannot do either of those. Okay. There we go. All right. Ooh. Yeah, oh yeah, seriously, I earned that for that one. Good call.
Jeez. I feel like Justice is locked up. Oof.
I mean, unless someone knocks her out of that region. Yeah.
I mean, that's, yeah.
What's the possibilities for the rice?
-1
negating?
or -0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're all in a good spot.
Okay.
Like, maybe someone wants to get 1 or 2 more rice, but... Okay, so I'm just going to do that.
I'm okay with that. I feel like I have to do this. Which means I should probably do that.
Oh, boy.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
So it's -1 or -0, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're at 8. You can gain 2 more and still be comfortable. Or 1 more, rather.
I'm at 9.
Yep. I think I counted these as 1.
Okay, so 9.
Oh yeah, I'm consistently a good teacher
Oh yeah,
nowadays.
because it's -1 or 0. So I'm fine the way I am, because it's -1 or 0.
Depending on how you grow.
Yeah, if I grow. If I grow.
If you grow.
Oh, actually, that does matter. Okay.
Yep. So
That sucks.
I'm good with that. And
Okay, I'm just gonna have to hope then. Where am I?
yeah, I think I'm good.
What
I'm
am I
not gonna
doing?
win, I don't think. But
Okay.
I won't suffer.
Nope, don't want to do that. Where the hell is that?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's do... Who cares about that? Oops.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, we gotta at least try, right?
Oh, KK.
Charismatic hamster. Welcome. All right.
Oh, that is a great name.
Right. Yeah, with the size and moans, it seems like a very painful game. Banker Dave says.
Just at this stage.
In a good way, though. It's
yeah.
very much a good kind of pain. I feel like the planning aspect
Yeah.
of this I enjoy, but mistakes have been made.
Right, this feels like I caused this. This is my problem, my fault.
Honestly, I only feel like I really got really unlucky only 1 or 2 times, and I don't know that
Actually,
made a huge difference in things. I had one really unfortunate battle against you early on, but that was it.
Yeah, and I had that issue with Echu, but that was because I didn't have enough rice, because I planned poorly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, that's not gonna matter. So this matters.
No. Oh.
Yeah, that's important. Oh, but it could be that dumb
So,
thing.
what is the biggest lesson that I learned from this game? Don't go broke leading into the last round. That is
yep.
Yeah,
that is a
that matters.
guarantee for non-success.
Especially if the thing that flips is max $5.
Good. All right. And Pierre says, thanks for the playthrough. Have to get it back to the table sometime soon. Been years since the last time I played it.
Alright.
You know
That's
what I
kind
need
of
to
what we
do?
try and highlight these things and either scratch the itch for
what did I
people
do
to
with
play it,
Yeah.
or see if it fits for people's group and whether or not it's something you should pick up for your group or
Where did I
You know
put
what
you?
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think as long as your group isn't afraid of conflict,
Yeah,
Right.
and doesn't take it personally.
Right.
right? This is a good. It's a good for weight for a lot of groups, whether you're hardcore or
And
not.
this one.
Yeah.
could
This is a
be-
game I've wanted to play for a while, but just haven't had a chance to. So.
I mean,
And I think you have to be able to take a lot of the RNG with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grain of salt.
Yeah,
Yep. And that was big on the discussion last night that we had. And Pierre, we've all done that mistake from time to time. Yep.
I think what makes the randomness okay is that it kind of affects everyone equally.
Well, except for the cube tower isn't necessarily equal, but I'm okay with that.
I don't want
Sure.
Matty Mayo says, on the other hand, if there's early gold in the last round, then you should have spent the money. But it's impossible to know. And I think what Andrew did was the right thing here. The fact that he kind of hedged a little, did a fair bit of building, but also didn't
Yeah.
completely.
Well, I didn't build
leave himself
anything
broke.
last turn because I wanted to try to have a little money, but
Yep.
now I'm kind of regretting that because I don't have many buildings.
All right, here we go.
I know. I was trying to tell him like you can build
Event?
your own. Like,
Event. Okay, less
Okay.
armies,
All
which
right.
is
Very
good
cool.
for me since I can't build them anyways, which means no rice penalty, right?
Yes.
Also
Yeah,
for the
that's
last
right.
round.
Yay.
Okay, so bidding, I bid half.
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 $1.
You go first.
I figure I'm not going to
Okay,
use
there
it,
you go.
so.
You have your daimyo.
Oh, here.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take the race.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Okay,
No, but why
Who's
would
next?
so here we go. First, second,
There we go.
third.
Okay.
Okay.
you? Edward,
To
would you
go
Um,
first.
the rice, or would you like to build the non-army?
No, the non-armies.
Or would
that
you
I
like
can't-
to avoid them building a bunch of armies?
I don't think they're going to. Well, here's the thing.
That is a good point.
Right. So the only ones that make sense for me are the last two. But does going earlier help me in some way? I don't think it does. So I'm just gonna turtle.
Okay.
Although I don't think I'm gonna be the target of anything.
Eh,
And Andrew?
Is that where you went? What do you want to do, Andrew?
I'm just double checking that I did what I thought I did, which is no, I'm not taking that.
It's up to you.
Yeah, the rice doesn't matter,
But
the
going
money doesn't
first,
matter
though.
either.
Turn order
don't
may
know.
matter.
I mean, money might matter depending on the order of those cards.
there's only
But-
one more thing to buy after
Yes.
that.
Well,
Right.
it could matter for him though. Depends on what he did and what he wants to do.
Right, and how much he has left over
Uh-huh.
based on
So
that. Yep.
that could.
I'll just go first. I'll take the rice.
And J-Rex? Armies?
I'll take the money. Doesn't matter, but it is a tiebreaker.
It is. War chests.
Yeah.
We found that out last night too,
We
didn't
did.
we? Okay, so we start with red. Here, I am not.
I am. And I only have two. But a big one, Makoa.
Okay, next is purple.
No.
You are not. Blue?
No.
Oh, you are not. Okay, so that's done. There's money.
Yay.
Yeah.
For
Temples.
that.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, wait, sorry. Temples. Yeah. Yes, I
No.
did do temples. So Kazuke gets a temple up here.
Here you go.
Okay.
Put it in the desired location, sir.
I
Okay.
know.
That was red, purple, no.
Nope.
Blue,
Nope.
no.
Nope. Nope.
All right.
And then
Count
fossils.
Okay. Nope.
Yes.
Because I am broke.
Yeah. I'm broke too.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that.
Did ya?
Yeah.
All right, and nope,
Nope.
no theaters.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, nope.
We
Okay.
have no culture here.
We don't. Right, we are a warring state. And here, nope, can't afford it.
Nope.
Nope.
Hey, Luke,
I mean,
Good
yes,
day.
but no.
No, right.
Australia representing. All right. All right, here we go. Get cash and don't forget to revolt
Place
possibly.
a token.
I get $3.
Go ahead.
You got 6. Doesn't matter.
6.
Too little, too late.
That Omi.
Take it. Tony gets one.
Okay.
Oh, and I get my plus one.
Conflict A.
All right. Yep. Conflict A, starting with red.
That is going to be Saruga.
The war game of nope.
So we're just going to hope for the best here.
1 and
What is
1.
it? Oh wow.
And I get one that goes in.
And Jess gets
farmers
and
on
Jess
that
gets
side.
farmers.
Right.
So blue and green versus red.
Wow. But nobody
right.
gets the points.
I'll take it.
Wow. Sagami. So these go away.
So you
And
cost me 2 points, but that's it.
Sagami
3
goes away.
points. Yes. I don't know where it is.
Oh,
It might be in
these are
here.
yours.
It is.
All right.
There you
so
go. It was useless to
wasn't
me anyway.
doing okay. All right. So that was a purple.
Wakasa.
I'm going to throw in a purple, and I'm going to come in on Tamba.
Jerk.
With 1 behind, because...
You have to.
Well, I was about to say, I could have left 2 behind.
Oh well, fair point. All right, and he red and green versus purple.
Yep.
Wow.
It's close. There's 7
and
versus 7.
Well, goodbye, theater.
Uh,
It dies.
Yay! How does it feel?
Jess secretly cheering over
What
here.
do you have against the arts, Greg?
Well, hold on. What is that? It's Schadenfreude, right? Is that what?
Schadenfreude,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go. So and
Tamba, where was that? Yes, that was my rice.
Rice. All
Which
right.
may matter, but whatever.
Okay, so that was purple, blue for battle A.
Okay. Bye.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, you're not coming after Kai. Nobody is. And I
Okay.
don't really care if you do because it just cost me rice. So there you go.
But it's a point.
It's a point.
And so red and green versus blue. It doesn't look good. Overwhelming force. And Saruga. So will you give up Saruga, please, sir?
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. There, and Jess, and your other bodies. All right, that's blue, and to me now. This is A. Key. Get off my island. The only reason I'm going for that is because that's the only one with a building
No, it makes
that's
sense.
close to him.
Yeah.
So,
I just wish you had gone towards Shima earlier, but, you know.
so there, and no farmers.
No farmer help.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna leave. That's enough, I think.
Yeah.
Just in case
Okay.
you say,
Comes at you.
yeah. And I had the defense just in case as well. So red versus
Wow, and that was
6
still
for whew, close. Can I have Sunuki, please?
Yep. Here you go.
Thank you.
See, I already used it for betting.
There. These guys.
Board's starting to look empty.
All right. So that was battle A. Battle B, starting with red.
Okay, well, this one's Hitachi. We're again going to hope for the best.
All right. So that and no.
I feel like
No
I'm the only one
farmers.
recognizing Jess as a threat.
Oh, I
No!
can't do
I
anything
can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And she
Okay.
defends.
You got it.
There we go. No, once you guys took me out of Hitachi, I literally, the closest I can get is there.
Yeah.
So, your body.
And there's no point
Greg?
going after Kai from here. Oh, Harima, you make an adequate point about just being a threat. So let's see, I got 4-5 versus
That'd be 10.
10. Yeah. You're an easier target, but not by much.
Not by much. Yeah. It's only 1 building versus 2.
Is it worth it to try and go after like Setsu or Tamba and get an extra point for that?
I'm not mad at the game.
No.
I'm mad at myself.
Yeah.
That's the true question. Do I bother going after and doing a futile attempt, or do I try and maybe get an extra point for Tamba? What do I have for rice? 7. I'm not going to lose any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will literally have exactly enough.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do 3.
3 and 1 farmer. Oops.
Oops.
And
Got it.
success.
Take Tamba.
What you did was going to dictate what I do, by the way. Blue. Musashi.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's here.
Yep, I can either take back Sagami, but that seems less fun.
Let's go.
So, yeah.
Flex.
There you go. All
Ow.
that. And farmers are not on red's side, so
Nope.
it's straight up red versus blue.
Oop, oh god.
Oh, no.
Oh no. There are 2 here. Oops, 2 here and 1 here. Pretty sure.
And this one.
And this one. Yep.
There you go.
All right. And no one any. Yeah.
You got it.
Yep, survive. So 3, and the farmers are not on your side,
Right.
so these 3 hold.
I appreciate the feudal attack since I did 2 feudal attacks on you.
There's only 1 point for me to go down,
go.
so and we'd use
farmer
rice. I
goes
didn't
away.
really want
All
that.
right, so that was who? That was blue, so it's me. Bingo. So had you gone after Hoki,
You would have gone
I
after
would
me.
have. You would have weakened her, and I would have gone after her.
Oh.
But it wasn't my place to really say. I don't think I should have influenced your
No.
decision,
No, that was
so I
good.
wanted to keep it quiet.
Right.
And I mean, it's 5 versus 10.
There was 1 GTR, Adam.
Yeah. Surprising, not as many, and there were a lot more in Obsession than I. So it's weird how that works.
And we did, GTR.
I mean, I have
Realistically,
to.
I should have been more mad at you about taking Tamba because that that was a real D move.
I'm gonna try.
I thought you were going to try
Give
to
me the 10 in Hoki. I gotta
Oh, I'd
try.
given up on that. I was doing all the stuff down here because I was like, whatever. Greg
And
is
she has
Springboard
farmers on her side.
And I have a lot in there.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, they died trying.
I was unconcerned.
Well, I mean, it turned out 5 took out 5, right? I mean, so
Yeah.
So if
But
cost
I
me
don't
a
care how
point.
many are there. I only needed one in
1.
there.
Yep.
Yep.
And you guys
Potentially-
keep costing yourselves points going after me. So there's that. Except for Greg, who
Yeah.
made the. He's like, I'm gonna go for a point.
I'm going for first.
As was I. I was trying to at least get
Yeah.
rice.
I'm just trying to float.
Get rice and revolts, y'all. 4 rice for yellow, please.
Mine got stolen.
I only got 2 rice, and I'm going to put 1 here.
Okay, that's it. And build and fortify, but I don't know that it matters.
Well,
But
it
you
could.
do have to spend the 1.
Oh yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
you have to
I'm not
spend the one.
spending
So go ahead.
1.
And then, just in case.
Yeah.
There. And I don't think I'm at 13, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, doesn't matter. Now, you know what? Protect the castle. Doesn't matter. But there we
Wait,
go.
how'd you get
So
that
that's
far?
it.
How'd you get that far?
Oh, you got to.
You're not attached.
You're right. Never mind. We'll leave them there. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
They were splitting in between those 2 regions. It's fine.
All right. How many provinces do you have?
You want to...
I have 11 and 13 rice, so no revolts for me.
I've got 6 and 8 rice, so I'm good.
Yep, same.
9 and 13 rice.
3, 4,
Okay,
5,
so
6,
no
7.
revolts.
I have
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Okay. So we're good. No
we-
revolts. So here we go. Scoring. Blue. How many did you
9.
have? 9 points. Red.
6 points.
Okay. I said it. 1,
11.
2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yep. And purple.
I have 7.
Okay. Number of buildings. Blue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a few points.
Yellow has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red,
5.
purple,
3? Hold on. 4.
1,
4.
2.
1,
3,
2,
4.
I
3,
see 4. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And now we'll do region by region again. Green, what do we have for castles? Looks like red and blue
Tied.
are tied, so 2 points apiece.
Mm-hmm.
And then temples, I have 1.
2.
I have 2, so 2 points. And theaters, blue's got 1,
That's it.
and that's it. Okay, then we'll go down here.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 points for blue, 2 points for yellow. And then for temples, I have 1. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, so 2 points for that, and 1 point, nobody has any theaters.
No.
So red, castles.
Red has 1.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep, 3
Yeah.
points. Looks like purple has a temple,
And that's it. So that's 2 points. And then
and no theaters, right?
No, there
there's
was
one theater,
okay.
yeah.
Good call. And then up here, I have the only castle.
No, I've
No,
got
I
one
don't.
there. Yeah.
2.
So 2 each.
2 points
2 each.
oh no.
in red. And then for temples, red has 1.
And I have
Purple has
1.
1, so 1 each.
1 each.
Curses.
And theater, 1 for purple.
Mhm.
So done. This is the only one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blue.
I think Jess
Get
gets
6
everything.
So yeah, 6. And there you go. Then the tiebreaker. Apex. So Jess wins at 49. Andrew on tiebreaker by 1 war chest at 39. I take third at 39. And Greg, thank you for playing. Lean into it at 30. All right. So yeah, Shogun. We didn't build nearly as much as I expected. We'll come back to that in a little bit. But thoughts on the game? That's out of the table first.
I like this game a lot. I like I don't know about the uniqueness of it, but the way that the game plays out. It's different every single time.
Mm-hmm.
You fortify and you push around, and you have conflict. But where you start and where you end up can drastically change everything.
Oh, definitely. Yep. But enjoy it overall.
Oh yeah.
And you, Andrew?
Yeah, I like it. It feels like it's weird because I know there's randomness involved, but it feels like I'm sort of in control until I'm suddenly not at all. Like
Right.
like I have these plans about how I want to try to make inroads and build a strong center, and like build out from there. But then things just go wrong. Like I constantly, it's weird because I feel threatened by everyone, but also like that's ridiculous because everyone else is in the same boat I am and can't threaten me as much. Like
Yep.
I spent most of this game being like, oh, Greg's gonna come after me here. He's gonna come after me here, and you never did.
Right.
Because it was never really worth it to you, I guess.
I
right?
never moved from that spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we just kept building and building armies, and then like, so it's funny. Like
It's a Cold War.
yeah, and it's like, oh, maybe I should have not worried about that much. But I don't know. I would totally play this again, and I feel like I do feel like I'm learning more. I mean, this is only my second time playing it, but I do
Right.
feel like I have a better handle on it now than I did last night. Even though I did worse than last night.
For me, that actually drives home the point because I was living in abject terror of Hoki, and I couldn't thin myself too much here because I wanted to go out west, but I was worried about Jess coming over here with Hoki, and so I was constantly, the fact that she had built up, and at some point I just realized that I don't have enough there for her to bother with. There's no buildings
No.
really. There was the
Right.
temple, and I was like, maybe, but yeah, overall, I actually really enjoy this game. I like the cube tower as opposed to dice, which I wonder if the math works out the same. I don't know how that works, but I like the fact that, well, I guess it wouldn't be the same because cubes get locked up in there, and
Yeah.
so the threat of what had happened earlier plays a part in this. The fact that I had a lot of cubes in there, at least we collectively thought I did. I
Yeah.
don't know. You know what? Actually,
Let's see what's left.
Sure.
okay, so here we go. So here.
Oop.
Oop.
Wow.
Oh,
I did have 3 in here, so there.
Wow. there was still like a lot of blue and red in there.
I knew I had a
There we
lot.
go.
That's why I was
So that's what all
unconcerned.
was left.
Where were you guys?
The tower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all my purple that didn't help out.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
You're
Sorry.
fired. Get the
So,
firing squad out
so
on
there we
you
go.
guys.
Right. But that goes to show that there. I mean, no one's tracking, and if you are, God bless you. Good on you. But there was the threat
Yeah.
of, wow, there's a lot in there. I don't want to mess with him or her or however that played out. And I like that there is that tension and that I guess ambiguity. Like, it's not clear. You don't know how many are in there, and I like that. And it's funny that we had talked last night about how I really don't like a lot of randomness in my games, yet this game has it in spades.
Yeah.
Yet it doesn't bother me. And I've been trying for 12 hours to try and figure out why this doesn't bother me in this game. And I can't quite come up with a good answer as to why, because 3.5 hour stream. So
That's a long game for the amount of randomness
right,
that it is.
It really, but yet doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Which
It was
That
an
is
hour each,
really, it was an hour too.
Really?
That's
It was
really
that long?
Yeah.
interesting
Jesus.
to me because for me, this has too much randomness for the length. I think it's randomness in the cubes, randomness in the card draw, randomness in what's going to come out for your events. Just it's random upon random upon
It
random.
is.
It is.
Yep. No argument.
So for me, it's on its head. And then it's like, okay, well, what are the minor things we could do to mitigate that are then further compounded by the fact that you all are going to make some good decisions and some bad decisions. Like, I couldn't understand why you had all these regions up here where you could have built castles and gotten points, both winters, and we're apart by 10 points. I'm like, you could have, but you came after me, which is a luck draw thing, which
I mean,
you like press your luck. It's a good press your luck.
Well, because literally you got 6 points from here because you had majority
Yeah.
every single building type in this
Yes.
region, and
Yes.
like I was the
But
only
you were
one.
never getting to these.
No, but I could get to these and
Right,
these, right?
and
like,
the region, the fact that the
my-
region was
my attempt to do
all
That was your thought,
blue.
yeah.
So I could at least
That
like
makes sense.
tie
But that was
there.
the risky move versus you could have gotten majority up here, taken it from Edward, and like so.
But you-
I
I
look
mean-
at the gimme points.
Okay,
I'm
and-
like, these are yours. You should.
See, for me, I was looking like I don't care about getting second. I want to be first, right?
Yes.
And you were clearly in the lead, like I think from beginning
And
of beginning
I
of
was
second year.
100% looking at points. I'm not looking at. So I'm like, every move I want to get an average of this number of points. Is it going to be worth it for me?
Yeah.
So every round I'm looking at. Okay, well this is a great place to just build up, and then later at the end. Right now it has no buildings. Oh, all of a sudden buildings, ha! Like,
Sure.
take over the region. I'm not going to put them there early, but I'll wait and throw those in at the end. So that talks to a lot of the player interaction. So that's what I do like about the game, because there is a lot of player interaction. What is he going to do? What do I have to do to defend myself? What do I have to, where should I be attacking? And in that last round, I was just like, I know you're going after this and after this, so I'll position myself to, as soon as you do, go right back after you.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But the randomness came into play because I was really hoping it was going to be battle. And I actually wanted to be behind you in turn order because I wanted you to go first,
Sure.
deplete yourself,
Oh,
see
so
how it
you
played
then
out.
could react to
And
it.
I was going adjacent so I could come right in and wait for you, which is, okay, now we talk about theme. That's very thematic. Like, I felt like I was Shoguns waiting in the bushes up here.
Sure.
Like, okay, go, ha, ha, ha. Like, we're at you. So it was true to theme. So I like the player interaction. I like the theme. But it is a lot of randomness.
It is.
Yeah.
No argument. So, okay, so let's touch on that. And obviously you and I have already kind of covered it, but how do you guys feel about how the randomness affects the game? And is it crossing that threshold on game length and amount of randomness?
You know, this randomness, to me, and this is like strange to compare it to, because usually you compare board games to board games, but honestly the randomness in here feels like the randomness in the combat in Dungeons & Dragons.
Okay, how so?
It's all dice rolling, and there is some strategic forethought. You are a certain distance away, you can do a certain action, you can do a certain thing, but at the end of the day, you roll the dice.
Right.
And there's a lot of, why did you do that?
And you don't know how.
Or, why did I do that?
Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And you can sort of predict what the response is going to be to the actions you take, but you aren't sure.
Right.
Yeah.
There, and with it being a kind, I say it's a war game. It's not. It's an area control
It
game,
is.
but an area control game has aspects of war games in it to where there's got to be that it can't be a deterministic thing. There's got to be that fog of war,
Right.
if you will, that randomness to where, you know, you like that we saw some suicide missions, and I don't know if any of them actually worked out, but it's possible that it could. Right? It's possible, and that chance, I think, is important in games like this. The question is, with the event deck being random of what comes out, the order in which the turn order cards come out, the order of the actions in which those come out, and the randomness of the cube tower, is it too much?
But Franny asks a question. So do you feel the randomness upon randomness reflects the fog of war, maybe in
Right.
the tower, the politicking card order? So thematically,
Right.
maybe that's
And maybe
where some of it's
that's
justified.
why it doesn't bother me as much, because of the
So you
fact that
do
it
care about
fits.
theme.
Themes can help games, and I think it all ties in really well in this game.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's not completely blind. You know what half of the actions are definitely going
Yes.
to be.
Right.
You know what the 4 events could be, and you know what these 5 actions...
So it's mitigation.
That's-
It-
yeah.
So
it's
the-
what you choose to mitigate.
What do
right?
you choose to prioritize?
Right,
It's prioritization.
yeah.
That's the thing.
mitigation.
I think that why I'm not bothered by it, because I can see the order of the first 5 events, and like I don't know what the last 5 are going to be, but that's just because, you know, if it was totally laid out, it would be a little bit maybe too well planned out.
And you get the idea of what's coming. You can
Yeah.
hope for things. There's tension there,
Right.
but
and the
you have
events,
an idea.
the
Yeah.
same sort of thing where like there's 4 possibilities in the beginning of the year, but then it gets whittled down to 3 and then 2.
And then it's 50-50 shot. Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I have the illusion of like being able to like.
And this is
think
what
it
I
out.
said to you before. You're like, I feel like I have, and I'm like, you have the illusion that
Right.
you have some control over
And
this.
actually, Matty Mayo says the randomness mitigates itself regarding the tower, because the tower has a memory of
Yeah.
good or bad
Right.
rolls.
That
Because
is, yeah.
kind of like what happened. Like I had a terrible early roll,
Yes.
but it kept a lot of my cubes in
There
there.
were times
which
I actually
means-
wanted to lose. I was like, no, lose, stay,
Oh, right.
because I
Oh.
know maybe it'll
And
come out next
look
time.
what happened earlier with Tosa.
Yeah,
to
that's a
where
perfect example.
All of a sudden, 5 guys come out when I put 1 in there, and I was like, no,
Yeah, they're all stuck
don't
there now.
waste them there.
Yeah.
Stop that. So,
And I'm not going to say
yeah.
that I wasn't trying to get you to go to a certain. I was like, if I can get him to go in the middle, if I can make that enticing, I can come up around the
But again,
sides.
and
So it's
you're trying to
planning and
manipulate
plotting
your-
and
right,
And
your
I know
opponent.
how aggressive he is, so I was like, I'll just here. Don't you want
And
the castle?
I did not know
I
how
burned it
aggressive
down. I
he was.
mean,
You did, but I had enough to mitigate
Yeah.
that. I knew I was okay without it.
right. No, but I like
So-
it was literally like, okay, I can either just try to improve my own position or try the riskier thing and try to like.
I know.
make
No, and it makes it
like,
more fun. Sometimes I did too, right? I was
Yeah.
like, I don't have to do this.
Right,
I
we-
could get another point. Or
Yeah.
I can go and try this and maybe it'll be some big upset. And, that would
And
be
not
nice.
only that, even if it's not a full upset now, you're potentially whittling down his
Well, that was
forces
the last
to help
move,
you.
but
Right,
yeah, either
right,
way.
right, in
Either way,
general,
it's either
right.
some big thing or not. But I think, so it is very random. We've talked about that. I think it's a good gateway game to an area control, though. It has things that would entice a newer player into the game, like this
Yeah.
cube tower is really like, oh, wow, look at that. So it has table presence. It has a good theme. And it's really easy to understand.
Yeah, it's not hard, and I'm sorry that the teach went that long, but it was thorough.
It was thorough.
yeah.
But the fact that mechanically, it's really simple. There are some ambiguities in the rule book, like when do revolt markers come off the board, and the fact that they only come off if it's a
Yeah.
tie and nobody's left, or during winter, and stuff like that. But piecing it together, yeah, it's not a hard game
Yeah.
mechanically
not.
at all.
So after all of my concerns about it, my biggest critique is I really wish that this drop and move,
Which one?
the drop and
Oh,
move
yeah,
mechanic,
right.
that you could go into a new territory. I wish it was just unoccupied. I think that
Oh.
would have added a little bit of a layer to it. So I would actually suggest that as a variant, like once you get really familiar with it, to use this similar, and it's right next to them, similar to
To
the
where
battles.
it's a battle, but it's only a battle against a neutral.
Farmers, yeah, it'd have to be neutral, because I felt like several times that would have been really fun, not necessary, but it would have created more interest to this than there was.
I also noticed something. We left a lot of the board these two were never occupied the entire
true.
game.
Yeah.
Well, at some point, for me at least, I didn't want more territories. They were going to give me 1 point and
thing.
then the rice and
Yeah,
then
and when you were like, "Oh, you should go up north and get these," I was like, "Yeah, but then I have to feed more people
It's
and
true.
build later." And
Okay,
like,
so on that note, I was coming after here to eventually go after these buildings. So I planned on doing that. But then when Greg had this huge army that was here, I was like, I am never going to take this over because all of a sudden, I not only am thinning, I'm having more choices on where to put stuff and everything. But if he comes in here, now I've enticed him to come here. And now if he's here, now I'm enticing him to work his way towards my castle. And
Right.
no thanks,
Right.
I don't want to do that. And so I intentionally left a couple of buffer states. Once I lost Beachu, I was like, oh, there's a couple of massive armies over there. I'm going to let you guys go ahead, and if you guys do that, then I'm going to start loading up and reinforcing those areas.
Right.
And so I think there's strategy in that as well. So yeah, overall, it seems we all liked it more than we didn't. But yeah, be aware of the randomness because there is a plethora of it in this game.
it would definitely be better with 5 people. Like I just feel like
more is so much better.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
did 3 is not.
Yeah, I would not want to play this at 3.
No, it's 4 and 5.
I've played it at 5, and it's great because there is no empty space.
Right.
It is
Yes.
conflict.
That's what you want.
Constantly.
Yeah, you
4
need-
and 5 are the sweet spots, I feel like, for this
And
game.
in 3,
for
though,
sure.
to that point, these regions, the ones that are outlined in
Right,
white,
over
don't
here.
come into play, but
Right.
it's not enough to really
But
force
even
that
so,
tension.
it just
in
it
4
There
and 5.
wasn't enough.
as much.
Yeah. Right. The more
I
people,
agree.
the better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dimitri makes a good point. The problem with the game is the size and weight of the box.
It's a bigger box. You guys can see it up there, and
You do not need a bigger box.
the big box one is way bigger than that. So
Yeah.
Queen Games gonna Queen Games. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. That was a lot of fun on our end. I think overall it's a good way to
Yes.
spend a Saturday afternoon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe down below. And furthermore, down below, down there, pledgehc.com. Support the show. Really, really would appreciate it. So
Yeah.
thanks everybody. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. with the weekly look ahead. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week. I'm Edward.
Jess.
Greg.
Andrew.
All right, you guys take care. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Goodbye, everybody.